Yeah, it's another day, another dollar, another topic to get to. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's a beautiful Monday, and we got a lot to talk about from Terrence Marshall Jr. Is it his breakout campaign this year? Can we trust and rely on him to finally get his shit together? Or, we got a lot of other topic things. Hey, shout out to Pickle Man, what's happening? There's a lot of other different things we got to get to. Brian Burns, labeled number 6 in the NFC, pass rusher. And he got a lot of interesting names in front of him. Now, we're going to get into it because it's all going to dive into, is he really worth every penny? As well as J.C. Horn. Do you think it'll be a good idea to keep J.C. Horn into the preseason? Just go ahead and get him ready for the preseason. Fuck the bullshit. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this guy, keep him as safe as possible so he don't break anything else. Do you think it's a good idea to go ahead and get him situated for some preseason football, which he probably only played one preseason game anyway? Are you trusting this guy? Can you depend on this guy to be there for this season? There's a lot of stuff we want to tackle, man. Ikem Ekwonu, will this be his breakout campaign this year? Can we rely on Ike to take it to the next level in year two? Man, look at here. You are in the place to be. And me and the dog Gold is here. Go holler at the people, man.
Well, Twan, excuse me, Q. You asked about. I was reading Twan's comment. Well, Q, you asked about J.C. Horn. We'll go with that one first. Ron Rivera just announced that he was through with everything. He said his people look good in his OTAs and things like that. He was not having no more camps, no more doing nothing. Reason being, same shit. He's trying to prevent injuries. Like I said, man, these guys train all year round. That's where those soft tissue injuries come from, bruh. I think a lot of these athletes today are doing too much training. JC Horn didn't get hurt at OTAs. He got hurt doing some type of off-site training. I don't know if it was lifting or some type of calisthenics or some type of, I don't know what he was doing, but it was probably some type of private training with some type of different coach or something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how he got hurt, bruh. You know what I mean? And when you far as you say, a lot of these guys are second year players. If you don't went through OTAs and you don't found your rookies that you gonna bring to camp, that should have been it, man. You know, the experienced guys should have went to their prospective training rooms, looked at film, looked looked at everything that Evero was getting ready to implant, and that would have been it.
I got you, Go. So I just gotta ask the question because I see Twan say he don't trust JC. So are you trusting JC Horn to be ready when come the season? Once the season gets started, you trusting him to be upright?
Yes, I am. And the reason for it is that for right now, unless it becomes like a Brian Burns situation, they're saying that it's not a break or anything like that. That you know, it's swollen, could be sprain, high ankle sprain, like they call it, or whatever. You know, um, so I can only look at it right now. But so you have a Brian Burns situation where Brian Burns thought he had the same thing, a little spring, and about a couple weeks went by. He got that thing healed and everything, iced up, I guess, got his treatments and stuff. And then he got ready to put some more pressure on it and everything. And he's still turning or whatever, or running, and he still felt soreness. Then they went and looked at it again. I don't know if they had an MRI, went and did another x-ray or whatever. Then he found what he found and had to do what he had to do. Now he's going to be, I don't know, he's on light duty or going to miss the first couple games or whatever that situation going to end up. I don't want to have that with Horn. I don't want to be in next month or in
The sound went out. Go. Well, in a nutshell, of what Goat was trying to say is, you don't want to let him go out there, take part of activities, and then next thing you know, he slip up and make the situation worse on his foot, and then it holds him out later on. So I'd much rather take the precautionary step to make sure that he stays out right now and get all the time that he needs to make sure he is 100%. Because you don't want to, like I said, this is all bone issues. This is not anything that's tissue related. Now, yes, this nigga has the worst luck that I've ever seen of a human being or a particular athlete. Yes, he do. He got some of the worst luck I ever seen. I don't know if that boy just ain't right with Jesus. I don't know if he need a 4-leaf clover in his pocket. I don't know what this nigga need to do to get his life together. But obviously, he realizes that it's time for him to get paid, and he realizes if he don't get this together, his 5th year option is coming up after this season. The ability to have him here. So I know when he is on the field, he is a dog. But you got to also look at it, bro. You trying to get paid too, and if you can't stay healthy for a full season, them boys are not going to put you in a position where you can get paid long term. They're just not going to do it.
well, this could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but I mean, we got to calm down just 1 second and see what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? We got to see you know, is it really something to be worried about? Is it something to be, I know they taking precautionary measures right now.
He's
They
got a
know
sprain.
just as
He's
well.
got a sprain, y'all. It's just a
Yeah,
sprain.
yeah,
No broken bones. It's a sprain. So
it's no broken
he,
bones.
he
You know what
gonna
I'm saying?
he
Like
gonna
you
have to
say,
chill. He gonna have to chill,
yeah,
relax.
he need to chill.
Not do too much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they've
It's
already
probably,
looked at everything and they say, "Oh, we ain't got shit after this man right here, bruh." And Dante is just coming off of fucking what Achilles or whatever the hell he got had going on. So they know just as well as we do ain't shit after him.
yeah.
Hmm.
He'll be all
And
right, man.
at this point, Pop, at this point, RQ, you can't go nowhere and get no corner. Not one worth a damn.
So
Where you gonna
Pop,
go get a corner?
give me your spiel on how you feel about everything, bro.
I mean, I'm not really worried about JC Horn, man. I think it's just like when you go and play basketball, you came down on your foot wrong, he sprained his ankle. Yeah, they gonna wrap it up. He gonna be doing some water aerobics. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Take that joint up, take some
But why
Advil and
would
chill
you?
out.
I mean, Pop,
Yeah.
how would you going forward from right here to
Um.
like you saying the preseason or regular season? What would you do with him?
He won't be starting right now. I mean, until game one. I mean, I don't need
Pitch
him.
count,
Yeah. I
bullshit,
don't.
light duty.
Very light duty. I don't need him to do
Okay,
anything immaculate.
that's
I don't need him trying to prove that he's the number one corner on the team. I think he knows he is. So yeah, I would just be, what I'm saying, making sure that he's getting all the other necessary things. Make sure that he's getting the massages, getting the treatment for his body, and just maintaining until he's 100%.
I feel the same way, bro. I feel the same way. Cause a lot of I tell y'all the way I would do it. I'm sitting here being the coach or the owner or the whatever of a pro team, and I'm giving these guys some money and stuff. Like I say, these guys are training too much these days, man. They got all this technology, they got all this other stuff, they got the money to have all these personal trainers and all these. They're training too much. Then you come to OTAs and you train it with the team. You done train with a trainer or another guy from another team or whatever, and you training. You go to fucking the islands and you go to this place and I hear you training. All that. That's too much, man. Your body has to rest at some point in time and get back. I remember a lot of them guys like say remember Tony Saragusa or something like Big Goose? I know he was a lineman or whatever, but you see all these linemen getting hurt and shit. Big Goose on his vacation would be laid back, ain't doing shit. Chad Ochocinco said the same thing. He laid back, not do shit. These you didn't hear about these guys getting injured, being out for whole seasons and stuff like that. These guys are training too much these days, man.
That's me. I ain't got none on the truck right now.
Oh, hey Q, we can hear you in the background, Q. Q, we can hear you in the background. He must got his headset off. Hold on a second, let me mute. Oh, we got this one, the orange. All right, there we go. Yeah, Pop, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But these guys are training too much for me. So that's my whole spiel on it, bro. They're doing too much. Period. Point blank. They need to just chill out, do they stuff with the team, or do they stuff with their private trainer, and learn it. I know he's implementing a new system in this 3-4.
You don't want to order food?
I know they're implementing a new system in this 3-4 defense. So with him being a corner and the main corner, a lockdown corner, I think he basically needs to just do the mental reps because physically he's there. You know, other than this damn ankle injury or whatever, but physically he's there. Physically he's our best guy. Physically, I don't worry about J.C. Horn when he's healthy and on the field. Mental reps in the classroom, learning the playbook, getting with his position coach, doing things like that. I'm fine with that. Ron Rivera, Washington Commander, just implemented the same shit. Just implemented the same shit. He said he's done. That's everybody. He's got it. He done made his cuts. He's got his rookies.
Go. Yeah. Twan say, here we go again with that. I ain't worried shit.
Well, see, no, we ain't talking about we ain't worried about this and that. They just, from what we got, the information we got, why worry about a man they said got a spring right now? You can't, if his shit is swollen, it's a hairline, something or something, you're not gonna see that until it go down. So you gotta wait till it go down anyway before you get worried. They said no surgery. So what you worried about right now? Shut him down.
Yeah, I mean
Shut him down.
he's not going underneath the knife, and I mean anybody
Yeah.
who's played sports done had a sprain, so I mean, shit, it's all right, y'all. Like people
He like
panicking.
Cam. He's a detriment to himself. Shut him down. You doing too much.
Yeah, a workaholic. Don't know when to
Yeah,
stop. Just like
workaholic. Don't know when to stop. You training too much. You doing too much, bro. Sit
same thing with
down.
CMC. CMC was supposed to be hurt, sitting at home chilling. What he doing? Training at home. Bro, sit down.
Sit down, man. And what was your other point, Q? Ikem Ekwonu? What was you saying about Icky? But I got one. I even say Brian Burns.
Yo, my bad. I was on mute. I was steady talking. So
Yeah. I had muted
look.
you because you didn't hear me. We were hearing you talk about buttermilk there, bruh. We were hearing you make
Oh,
a
my
really
bad.
different.
My bad,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
My bad. Like I was saying though. Damn, I didn't know it could hear that because I have my headset off.
No. When it's up there in the air, we still can hear you. Yeah, you got to
Oh,
mute that.
okay. I didn't know that. Okay, all right. Yeah. So like I was saying, Terrence Marshall Jr. or Mr. Glass, he's had injuries too. And is he set to really come out this year and be a breakout candidate as well? I mean, that's what this is all about today.
Now, see, you're not a Terrence Marshall Jr. guy. Let's go ahead, and a lot of people already know that because you already just threw a dagger at him, calling him Mr. Glass, Mr. Plastic Man, and all that stuff that you call him. So we know you're not a Terrence Marshall Jr. guy. Now, like I told you earlier, Terrence Marshall Jr. was on Matt Rhule's shit list. If people didn't know that, let's let that know now. Y'all remember when he threw him under the bus and says Terrence got to take care of his body, Terrence this and that. Matt Rhule made Terrence Marshall Jr. a healthy scratch. That's a coach's decision to do that. Y'all seen, soon as Steve Wilkes got the reins, he like, yo boy, why you ain't playing? Get your ass out there. That's when Terrence Marshall got his shine on, when he got the opportunity to play. So did Amari Bono. These guys are going to be some of my breakout guys this year. Terrence Marshall Jr., Amari Bono, Deontay Brown. I'm sitting here telling you, these are the guys who were on Matt Rhule, that motherfucker in Nebraska, on his shit list. These are the guys that Matt Rhule fucked up their career so far because he mishandled. Tommy Tremble just told y'all he mishandled these guys' rookie career so far. Matt Rhule thought he was his background is supposed to be offensive line coaching. Once again, another position he can't coach. Told Deontay Brown to lose weight. When the man lost weight, he still didn't play him. I believe in Deontay Brown because I don't believe in Matt Rhule.
Go. Stop that shit, go. Stop it, go. Stop it, go.
Okay.
There are some guys that you could look at and say that's not a product of Matt Rhule. And YGM is one of those guys. Amari Bono
yeah, YGM. Yeah,
is still developing. Amari Bono is still developing, GOAT. He's still developing.
Yeah.
Whether you like to or not.
Pop. I got to go to Pop. Pop.
Here we go.
What was Bono's numbers when Steve Wilkes put him out there? When Steve Wilkes finally gave him a shot to play? Did he not get that's when he started getting the sacks?
Yeah, he started getting the sacks.
The Harrys.
He had the least
when
amount
he started to shine.
Mm-hmm,
when he got reps. When he got reps. Game reps.
Pop. What do we consider a motherfucker that take it forever to develop?
Well, I mean,
it's a B word. It's a B word. I just want to hear you say.
No.
Hold on.
It's a B word.
No.
This is my thing though. I have to go off of what Tommy Tremble said. How he exposed that who should not be named. After him exposing everybody, all these guys should be behind as far as on their development.
They are. You're exactly right, Bob. They are.
So we gonna let Tommy Tremble just refute what the fuck our eyes saw.
What did you see? The man can't get on the field like that.
We've never been coached up how to be a receiver.
Yes, that's how to be a receiver. But that does not mean on the defensive side of the football where it's predominantly beating the motherfucker in front of you. I don't understand.
So Teddy didn't say they didn't do 2-minute drill. They didn't do red zone.
They didn't do red zone. What the fuck does that got to do with a pass rushing move?
So you gonna tell me
what the fuck they got to do with pass rushing goal?
They didn't coach receiving. They didn't do 2-minute drill. They didn't do red zone.
What does it got to do with pass rushing goal?
You gonna tell me they doing pass rushing drills, showing hand drills, footwork? Mike Tomlin said that you get these project guys. Those are the little things that these guys need work on. Hand placement, footwork, leverage skills.
There's a motherfucker named Brian Burns who developed after. Be mindful, he was taken in the first year of Rivera, and after that, he developed under Matt Rhule. So, whether you want to believe it or not, there's a fucker that has success up under this. So you mean to tell me he's the only one?
Whenever I see Brian Burns working, he's working with his brother and other people. I didn't see him working on the Matt Rhule.
So you're trying to say he taught himself everything he needed to know? That's what you're trying to say?
I said his brother and other people.
So what you trying to say?
Not Matt Rhule.
All right.
I don't think Matt Fool could teach a motherfucker how to eat.
Go.
I don't think the man could coach a motherfucker how to eat, bro. Tell you the
Go.
truth.
Go. Stop that shit. Go.
I'm telling you, man.
Stop that shit.
I'm telling
Stop
you.
that shit. Now, I get it. You don't like Matt Fool. I get it. He is the dumbest bitch we have ever met. But what you can't do is sit here and act like there's some guys that can't get out here and learn how to play their position. Like, what the fuck did you learn before you got here? You get what I'm saying? Why did we take you in the first place? I don't get it, Go. Please help me understand why a motherfucker named Amari Bono we look at and we give this guy so much time to really develop and develop and develop. I get it, he's in his second year. But you said it yourself. The guy played and got 5 sacks. So, with that being said, if he is as advertised, what are we talking about right here? You can't blame that on Fool. You can't play that on Matt Fool.
Yes, you can. You have to get on the field.
Matt Fool put him on the field. Steve Wilkes put him on the field.
Was healthy scratches. They were healthy scratches when Fool was there.
Did he or did he not play up under Fool? Did he or did he not play up under Fool?
I don't know if he got those many reps up under Fool.
Oh man, come on, man. Stop this shit.
YGM was getting all the reps up under Fool. I don't know. That's why I'm giving these guys this year with a competent coaching staff. That's why I'm giving I just said Terrence Marshall Jr., Amari Bono, Deontay Brown, these types of guys I'm giving this year under a competent coaching staff. That's it. After they don't look like, if they still look like the same player under a competent coaching staff, Tommy Tremble. I had wrote Tommy off. Look at the defensive end room. I mean the offensive end room. Hayden Hurst walks in and outshines the whole room. The whole fucking room, bro.
Well, that's because Ian Thomas. But see, I can't judge anybody that's in that offensive room when it comes to receiving because we now know that they weren't getting anything in the receiving room. That's the receiving room. But we cannot say that. We can't. But you can't say that for the pass rushing room. You get what I'm saying?
You can. Yes, you can.
Shit.
Because what happened with Steve Wilkes and Phil Snow? Why would
they fought at practice?
Why would
because of Jeremy Chin being out of place?
Exactly. If you got one person out of place, who's to say you ain't got? I don't know, but school of thinking would say, boom.
You guessing?
All of these positional coaches were college or inexperienced coaches.
But all this is off of hearsay. Nobody actually noticed.
Guys were walking around doing meetings with headphones on, wasn't listening to nobody. They had done lost the locker room, Q.
We
know this.
Hearsay. What is hearsay?
Okay, man.
What is hearsay?
I'm not going into that. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right here. With all that being said, I tend to believe that because we won 5 games one year, 5 games the next year. And we was on the road to winning less than 5 before he got his ass bounced up out of here. So I tend to believe these rumors or stuff that Tommy Tremble said who was there, stuff that Teddy Bridgewater said who was there, Cam Newton and Hassan Reddick
so let me ask you a question.
Buddy shit when they was there.
What does Tommy Tremble stand to gain from coming out here and talking like this? What does he stand to gain?
He don't stand to gain nothing because he could be outed. He could be outed. They could say, "Oh, you talking motherfucker? You want to say that?"
What I'm saying is it's not the best look for him because
it's not. It ain't.
Because what he is doing is saying, okay, well, I need more time to develop. Don't cut me. That's what that shit is screaming to me. You know what I'm saying? So, let me blame it on Rhule, who's been here for 2 years. How do we know? How do we know what the fuck he's saying is true or valid? You get what I'm saying? There's been a
Hey,
bevy of guys that's told us otherwise.
they've been
But
told us otherwise. What?
you know, Teddy told us they wasn't practicing this and practicing that. But how do we know for sure as people, as
You ain't
consumers?
gonna you're not gonna say when two or three people come out and say about the same shit about one person, it's almost true. Come on, Q. You live in the world long enough to know that. You live in the world
All
long
I
enough to
know is
know that.
facts. I don't know nothing about this maybe shit. I don't know
Okay,
nothing about
okay.
that.
Well, you take it the way you want to. You take it the way you want to. But
Hey,
when motherfucker,
MDG say, why is GOAT giving these guys an excuse now? This ain't the same GOAT. You damn right it ain't.
nah, that's why I highlighted it. Cause you got to listen, man. You got to listen and you got to learn. You got to
You know
learn.
what? I'm gonna
The
open up the
lesson,
chat.
the lesson is right here in front of you. They telling you that we knew this guy was terrible. You didn't know it was that damn terrible. That's what it was.
Yeah, I had no idea this shit right here was going on. If y'all want to be a part, the link is now in the chat, man. Like I said, we haven't even covered a bunch of the topics that we want to get to, but you know what? I know there's some passionate cats that really want to get in on this. So, hey, come on, man. Go. You my dog, but we making excuses for a lot of these cats that, like I said, you
Ain't no
can't put it
excuses,
all
man.
on Rule.
Ain't no excuses. We done said. Me and Wiley said this months back. These guys have been through the free agency. I'm talking about this coaching regime has been through free agency. This coaching regime has been through a draft. They've had OTAs, and they getting ready to go to camp. Mini camp. They getting ready to go to the real camp. When that ball and they're gonna have a preseason. When that ball is kicked off, no more Rule talk. Y'all got a reason why? Tommy just told y'all a reason why things are like they are, or like they was. Boom. That's
Talk
all
some
I'm saying. I
sense
ain't
into
making.
him, Wiley. Talk some sense into him, Wiley, man.
Hey man, what's up? I see Q
What's
on that
going on,
bullshit
fam?
today. You on that
Oh, I'm
bullshit
on
today,
the
Q?
You on
bullshit
that
today.
bullshit? Yeah, you on that
I'm on the
bullshit.
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, you
I
is.
just
Yeah,
said
you
y'all
is.
can't blame everything on Rule, is what I said.
No, we're
No,
not going to.
no, we're not. But likelihood or the probability of the offense not being taught, but the defense was being taught. What's the
So let me
likelihood?
understand this, Wiley. So you're trying to say Preston Williams didn't get enough time, that's why he got cut?
Hey man,
That
you
was
gotta that wound is still out there, man. You gotta stay out that wound, bro.
Come on, bro. Stop that.
I
Come
see what you're
on.
doing. I see what you're doing.
Oh, you know I was cooking that up as soon as you came on. Yeah, you
It's
know it.
all good. I understand what you're trying to do, but the facts are we have to give these guys opportunity this year. And JC will be fine. He was there for all the install.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he wasn't there during the voluntary time. He was there. He was there for the last month. So it's not like he hasn't learned anything in the last month. So I think he'd be fine. Now you can stay up off TMZ. He's ready. Terrence Marshall's ready for this year.
Yeah. What did he do, Wiley, when he got some reps? He
Oh,
got to have some reps.
that's all you need with these young guys.
Yeah.
You got to give them
How
opportunity to play.
how's this guy gonna play when you making him a healthy scratch? You know what I'm saying? Q, you know what a healthy scratch is? That comes from the coach.
All I know is I'm ready. I'm ready for this season to start. So number 88 can look like Michael Irvin out there this year.
Oh, now you drinking that Kool-Aid now. I ain't got time. Torn down, what's going on, man? Yeah, you hear this shit? Terrence
Twan,
Marshall
pull your
Jr.
mic. Q, pull your mic down.
I say, Twan, you hear this shit, yeah? The Terrence
Yeah,
Marshall Jr. looking like Michael Irvin. You hear this shit? What Wiley say?
no, I mean I like Terrence Marshall Jr. I think he gonna have a breakout season this year.
Oh fuck! Here we go, another one.
But where I agree with you at, is on a lot of shit you said this morning. Hey man, Kendall, I don't fucking understand Kendall. or popping bullets with this Terrence Marshall shit, man. Not
Talk
Terrence
to him.
Marshall, not Terrence Marshall with this
Tommy
what's
Tremble.
your boy Tommy Tremble shit. Tommy
Mm-hmm.
Tremble sounds like he's making fucking excuses, just like I said the last time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you come out and you snitching on old coaches, even whether it's fool or not. That ain't a good look for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Then there'd
said to
be
him.
other. It would have been a whole lot of other players that joined along with you and been like, "Yeah, man, like we." No, I think Tommy Tremble has just been garbage. He ain't lived up to what he's supposed to been living up to, and he's making fucking excuses.
Twan,
Y'all listening
Let
to him,
the
bro? Y'all
church
listening to
say
Tommy Tremble?
amen. Let
Twan,
the
Y'all listening to
church
Tommy
say
Tremble?
y'all
amen.
said the same shit when
Y'all
Teddy
listening to
came out.
Tommy
Y'all called
Tremble?
him Telly Bridgewater. Y'all talk all this shit. Y'all said he was bitter,
No,
this
I
and
was
that.
the
Come to
first.
find
I
out,
was
Teddy was right.
Kendall, I was one of the first to defend Teddy Bridgewater when he said what he said. I said because the way he presented it, it made complete sense, and we saw what he said.
So
We
Tommy
saw
don't.
it. No, when he said we was trash in the red zone and that they didn't prepare us for red zones or whatever. Remember, we couldn't score in the red zone. We knew he was
Exactly.
Go,
telling the
go.
truth.
I'm gonna be real with you. What it sound like Tommy Trimble is saying is, hey, I know my ass is on the line. Them bitches
He
getting
know
ready
he
to
on the
cut at
line.
tight end, and I got to come up with something to keep my ass here.
Come
That what
on,
that
man.
shit sound like.
Do you
That's a
think an
lie.
interview?
That's a lie.
Y'all really getting ready to tell me that y'all think an interview with the Charlotte fucking Observer is gonna save this boy's job? Come on, man.
No,
Hell yeah! If you go out there and blame Matt Rule, what do you think Tepper them
Okay.
gonna do? They ain't gonna have no choice
uh,
but to keep
Okay.
your
it ain't gonna
ass.
save his.
No,
It ain't
no,
gonna save his job though. It ain't gonna
no,
save his job.
no, no. Come on, Q. Come
I
on, Q.
believe I believe that this nigga
Come on, Q.
is crying out for
You better
help.
than that.
Is what he do.
You
He
better
crying
than
out
But
for
that.
it
help
ain't
You
gonna.
right
better than
now.
that.
It ain't gonna save his job though.
It ain't gonna
That's
save his
how.
job, Q. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, either
Yeah.
you can catch or you can't catch. That's what's gonna save your job.
Well, that's the problem. He wasn't catching. I don't give a fuck what he talking about when it comes to playbook and shit like that. If they throw the ball your way, catch the motherfucker. Damn, it's not
And
that hard.
I agree.
Look at all the drops he had though. Him, Ian Thomas, all those boys had multiple drops at the tight end position last year. 100 yards is not gonna cut it as a tight end. So develop my ass. If he ain't out there in the position where he's supposed to be, it's up to him to learn the fucking playbook. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
The other thing you guys are talking about with the JC Horn shit, man. I'm gonna say this very because I want to send a message with this.
Go ahead.
I think when Chris
It, it,
McCaffrey I think when Christian McCaffrey got hurt at home, I think he told him what happened. I don't trust that what he said happened. With this situation with Horn, I want to know what happened to him. I think until we find out what happened to him, then we're only going. Then the debate is blind. I don't trust that J.C. Horn is telling the truth about or the Panthers about what happened to him because we don't know.
What are you saying?
If they're
What you
not
said
telling us,
happened?
no, but they've never told us. If they're not telling us exactly what happened to him, eventually they had to break down and tell us that Chris McCaffrey was lifting too many weights or some shit or whatever. Like, but I mean, we don't know that. I mean, I know y'all don't think that the NFL is beneath themselves a lot of the fans. I don't trust that J.C. Horn got hurt the way that they said that he got hurt. Clearly, it wasn't on the field, but I don't trust him. I don't. Until we find out what happened to him and we can get that shit more cleared up, then we're going into these debates blindly when it comes to him. I
Okay.
don't trust
Okay,
JC.
Twan. Check it out. Check it out, Twan. What do you need in order to trust it? Because I believe if they come out and they say whatever, I think you're gonna go on the other side of it and say something else. I don't think they can say anything, or unless you can tell me otherwise, they can make a statement that you can believe.
But
Because I don't
teams,
think they
but
gained the trust yet. Go ahead.
Wally, but look, let's be honest, man. Teams in the NFL, man, and the NFL itself, I mean, look, I don't know a league that gets caught in more lies, bro.
You're
They're
right.
gonna pull the
They're
wool over.
constantly.
They're gonna pull the wool over our eyes. So my thing is like, I'm not saying don't trust anything you see when it comes to NFL, but like you got to start questioning shit at this point, man. Why
That's
haven't the
true.
Panthers told us exactly how he got hurt?
So this one thing. So look, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
push
They
back
say
on that.
he was
I
home
think
training. They say it was home training. What you want to
And you
say?
and you
He was
guys
home
just
getting a piece of pussy or
automatically
no.
something?
believe
Or
that, and
he
you guys
had
automatically
a
believe that.
leg in the air or some shit. What? I mean, what do you want to hear?
No, and you
So
guys automatically just believe that.
yeah, I do because for one, I mean, I think depending on the time of year, uh, where the stakes are higher, is where they kind of keep things a little more quieter because uh, they don't want fans to panic
I
and
agree
start
with that.
panicking. But right now it's so early. It's a spring. I'm taking it. Like, all right, yeah, it's a spring, bro. Like, is there? Like I said, he could have had a boner and fell off the bed and cracked his penis, and it'd have been a spring. I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal. All right, wrap that shit up and chill out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why we want to look for more deeper context than if it's simple as that. Don't make it harder than what it is. He got a little sprain. He's gonna stay off his foot. Like I said, he's probably doing some water aerobics, doing something very light. I'm pretty sure he knows the defense by now. So I mean, I'm not even tripping off of it. But now,
Hey, so
if he goes into the game and breaks a bone, then yeah, okay, that's serious. That's different. But a sprain, nah.
fellas, we got MDJ in the building, man. What's up with you, brother? Tell us how you feel.
Yeah, what's good with y'all, man? I called in because I heard Kendall talking about damn Teddy Bridgewater, man. Teddy Bridgewater ain't got no leg to stand on. Like, it's consensus that Matt Rhule was a terrible coach, but like Teddy Bridgewater ain't even smelt the field since he left Carolina. Like, that was probably his
Yeah, he
best
did.
season in his
He
whole
played.
career.
He played in Miami. He had the highest deep ball percentage when he played for Miami last year.
He was a backup though,
He was a
Pop. That's what he
backup,
trying to
Pop.
He
say.
He came in
he,
on bullshit time because Tua got hurt.
he still
And it
played.
was a guy
That
in
don't
front of
count.
Tua, though. I'm
But
just saying, he
Teddy
ain't put in a
Bridgewater,
starting
but Teddy
job in the
wasn't bad with
NFL.
us.
Hold
Exactly,
on.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
He
that's
was
his
average
best
with us.
season. He was all right
No,
with us.
no. I mean,
But
he
Wasn't
threw
bad.
1,000 yards to two different receivers, man, and it was a COVID year.
Yeah.
And
but
if
this
he
my
had
thing
shut
though.
his
Even
ass
They
up,
didn't
he
get to
probably
do
would have got
shit.
another
Look,
season.
they didn't get to do shit before the season started in that COVID year. They barely even knew each other.
even that though, MDJ.
And
Think
y'all
about it
cut him
though.
after that
Even
year.
that,
That didn't sound. That was Matt Rhule's hasty hand when somebody should have been cutting his ass the same year.
but think about this, MDJ. Even though he might not be the best quarterback, he's still a professional. He's still been in the game long enough to know how practice should be run, and he just called it out. I mean, we should be mad about that. We needed to hear that.
Yeah, I
I
thought he
mean,
did the right thing. I mean, because we were
we all
thinking
know
it.
it's true.
Teddy Bridgewater said something that we was thinking. We was like,
At the
oh, like
time,
something's
it
up.
came off salty though. At the time, it
But he
came
was
off like Teddy. He unfollowed him on Twitter, and he was talking shit
right.
about everybody. So it didn't sound, it didn't look right.
You know what
My
didn't
my
look right
thing
is that we
is,
couldn't get into the damn end zone in the red zone, and we
Yeah.
knew that was a clear issue. And then when we heard from Teddy that they wasn't even practicing that, it was
Mm-hmm.
obvious.
That man said we
Yeah.
did a walkthrough, a 15-minute walkthrough, and that was it, bro.
That was it.
Can you imagine? Yeah, yeah. So if you get right here, you know what I mean, just veer to your right, it should be open. Like what?
So me and popping bullets on the field like this, like with our hands over our mouths, going, hey Pop, these niggas really not gonna run no red zone.
Right.
Oh
And
God.
guess what they gonna blame in the end? Us.
Right.
Oh yeah. They gonna blame who on the field. That's what
hey, look,
happened.
they packed Teddy ass up before they packed Matt ass up. Yeah,
Good
you
for
right.
Yeah,
Teddy.
you right about that?
Good for Teddy that he actually came out and like it wasn't even just about him. He was like, they didn't set us up for success. Us.
Well,
Teddy, he could have easily threw back in people's face. I threw for 1,000 yards at two different receivers. Yeah,
well, I'll
man,
be
Matt,
there.
look, that just comes from a head coach, and I mean they cut your boy off, but that nigga just had no idea what he was doing, man. He didn't.
So MDJ,
Yes, sir.
while I got you here, are you concerned about JC Horn?
The only reason I am is because it's them foot injuries are nagging injuries, man, and it's just always something with that dude, man. I mean, it's just always something. Like every time you turn around, it's like you get him for 3-4 games, and then you got to start fucking crossing your fingers that he stay on the damn field and shit.
Yep.
It's just annoying, man. If anything, it's just annoying.
Listen to this man. Listen to this man.
Oh man, that hurt right there, MDG.
Nah,
That
y'all
hurt
ain't stop
right
this shit, man. Y'all ain't stop this.
Tell him why.
No, man. Y'all need to treat JC just like Luther's curls. It's almost good enough. Come on now.
Not the curls.
Yeah,
but we know which Luther we like though. We all like Big Luther. We like
Yeah,
Big Luther.
Big Luther over Skinny Luther.
Yeah, Skinny Luther was not quite it. We like Big Luther where his curl didn't quite take.
Correct.
Well.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
But
Hey, I think JC gonna be able. Go ahead.
Hey, Wilder, my question, I'm gonna ask you this, man. Like, I know you saying you're not worried about it, right? I think that's the statement you're taking, but let's just say he do miss time, man. You do realize that we in the same situation.
It ain't just Wally. It ain't MDJ. It ain't just Wally. It's your boy up there. It's your boy up there named QYZ. Whatever. Him. Is popping bullets. None of them are worried about this injury. None of them.
I don't know why I got to spell it out or spell it out for you.
They said they ain't worried at all.
Doesn't really matter at all.
Damn.
He's gonna be the first nigga crying when that nigga go down.
I don't know what part of that y'all not getting.
No, I'm just saying, don't put that shit on Wally. Don't just put it on Wally.
CJ,
come on.
When CJ,
but the good thing, the good thing is this.
Keep Taylor line up against Mike Evans, they gonna worry about this shit. That's when they.
Oh, you gonna be worried then?
Oh no.
But we at least I said this year we got decent relief. So at least we got one decent relief. If we have Dante out there. And then we have Roy out there. I feel better than having CJ out there and those other guys. I'll take Roy before I take them.
That's a shame. Y'all auctioning this man off. That's a damn shame.
Amen. I'm just saying.
But on Torrance show the other day, you remember on Wiley? I'll take CJ Henderson because he available. Remember they kept saying that?
Yeah, I'll take Roy.
Your boy Ed said that. Not you. Not you. Your boy Ed said that.
There y'all go again.
I'll take CJ Henderson because he's available. What's the best ability?
Did I say that? Or did I say you won't have a choice but to put CJ Henderson out there because he's the only one available?
You didn't say that. Your boy Ed said that.
Oh.
You have a role.
Well, I mean, it was kind of right because it's like if Horn goes down. If Horn goes down, I'm gonna see. You got to put Q in this position.
Okay.
Now we in court, Q. Now you understand. Now be honest. If Horn goes down, and DJ Jack is not back, then who are you putting out there at the corners?
Rajon Wright and then Kobe Richardson.
You haven't even seen what Rajon Wright can do yet.
Well, that's why I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what he made of right then and there. Versus
so you're gonna put two dudes that haven't even been introduced to the NFL yet out there, and you think it's gonna go well for us?
Correct. It couldn't get no worse than CJ Henderson last year. 3 touchdowns over the top of his head.
And
come on, bro.
Proven right there.
Come on, bro. We already know who CJ Henderson is.
We know what he is.
We already know who he is.
Hey, come on.
I don't know what these 2 young boys can do, and I'm betting on them to get it right.
You got to put the veteran out there, though, bro.
No, you don't.
The veteran is not him, though. The veteran
is garbage. Yeah, the veteran is garbage.
Tell him something, Go. He don't know come on, bro.
The veteran is garbage, and we already know this. He done proved it.
Why they ain't cut him?
Put on his ass in one fucking
Kendall, why they even bringing him back then if he garbage?
They done told him he ain't getting his 5th year. They did that.
Right. So why they bring him back if he's garbage?
just in case.
They already told me he ain't get his 5th year. We
Right.
don't even know if he's gonna make it
But,
this year.
Insurance
Kendall,
policy.
you ducking it. Kendall, but why would a
I'm not
team bring a
ducking
guy
it. I
back
just
if he's
gave you
garbage?
2 answers. You're not listening. They didn't pick up the 5th year. They told him that 2 months ago. We're not going. We don't have nothing for you here after this year. They done told him that.
But like
And
the
then
way the
already
fifth
because
year
he's
work,
under contract. Right now he's under contract. Somebody might come along and want his sorry ass. We may can get something for him. But we done told him you have no future here
Yeah.
already.
Now, Kendall, you know as well as I know, because you've been watching football long enough, that if Henderson gets out there and he winds up with 11 fucking interceptions and he's locked down, I'm just doing it. And
Damn,
he's
Twan.
I
and
don't
he's
know
locked
why this
down.
nigga telling jokes out here,
Hey,
bro.
No,
Stop
I'm
it.
not. No, I'm
Stop
just
it.
making a point.
11
I'm making a
interceptions,
point.
bro.
hey, somebody
Come
I'm
tell
making a
on.
somebody
point.
Twan.
I'm
Of
making a
all the
point.
shit you could
Hey,
say today, you open
Can
your
hey,
ass up
look,
to say that.
look. I'm
Now,
making a
I was
point.
with you. I was with you, Todd, until
You
you
gonna
went
let me
this
make my
far.
point? Y'all gonna let me make my point?
go ahead,
God
Twan. Go ahead,
damn.
Twan.
This nigga ain't smelt nothing
All right, here's
tonight.
my point. Here's my point. And look, and y'all need to get that them sugar daddies out your ear, because the first word I said was if. I didn't say this shit was gonna be true. I said if. And we've seen players that were about to be dismissed all of a sudden have a fantastic fucking year. So I'll just say this: if he has a fantastic year, you think the Panthers are gonna be like, we not picking up your 5th? Of course they're gonna pick his 5th up. Then they saying as of right now we're not gonna do it. But why are they keeping him?
Twan, you
Because
want this
they don't have
motherfucker?
a better option than him on the fucking
They do.
on the
But like
field
you
in case them
said,
first two go down, bro.
those 2 rookies are the better option, but what you're not going to do is jump out the gun too fast before they're ready.
Man,
So
you
you
got
got to
it.
have his ass here for an
The
insurance
two
policy.
the two rookies are the best options. It's not something anyone's ever said about any sport.
The
But I
position
told
that
you,
we
where they
Twan.
in,
get drafted at.
the position that we are in right now, they are our
No,
best option.
no, that's not right. That's not right, Q. We got Roe, man. Roe got experience. What's wrong with
Well,
you?
what I'm saying is outside of Rowe, because he said take D-Jack out and take Rowe out, is what he said earlier.
Oh, Roe too? Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So, like I said, if
damn.
you taking those 2 guys off the field, then you got to see what else you got at cornerback. You got Kobe Richardson from LSU, and you got Rajon Wright from Oregon State. Both of those boys are, look, they're tall, they're physical, they'll get up on you,
And
and
undrafted.
they'll challenge you.
And
Why
undrafted.
why why
No,
they
it's
ain't
a
And
lot of
drafted?
niggas that went undrafted, man.
Jamie
Eli
Robinson had
Ricks
played
went
corner.
undrafted.
Jamie
Hey,
Robinson
look,
played
man.
corner before too. So
I'm gonna
you
say
got
this. I'm gonna say
other
this with a small voice because I'm not, I can't yell with y'all today. I can't yell with y'all today.
Yeah,
Listen, I can't yell with y'all today.
Well, stop
But
that
you
then.
can. You
I'm
can.
just saying. And if you
Stop
don't
that
understand
then. That
what I say, what I mean when I say this, then get somebody else to explain it to you. Just because you put on that black and blue jersey,
Oh, here we
it
go.
don't turn you into no fucking superstar.
Hey,
It
but my
doesn't.
thing is, why
you
them
just
boys
Go
ain't
ahead,
get
MDJ.
drafted though?
Hold on,
Why
said,
hold on.
just
Go ahead,
yeah,
MDJ.
why them boys didn't get drafted though? Like, is it a reason why they didn't get drafted? Like,
That's the
No,
reason they didn't get drafted.
we had a lot of corners, and we had a lot of edge rushers
No,
that went
man,
in
when
the
you
second
don't get
round.
drafted, but it was 31
No,
other
no,
teams that could
there
have
was
picked
a
them up,
lot
Q.
of edge rushers that pushed everybody backwards,
Why
just
didn't
like
the
the
other
draft.
31 teams pick them up then? When you go undrafted, it's because there's
Nigga,
something on your
they
tape the teams don't like.
we picked them up quicker. We grabbed them quicker as soon as we could.
if your board is falling and you need another position and that guy's still there, it makes them go down. Then you got 30 some teams you got to come around to. When you come back, you got another guy at that position, at that position of need. If he's there, you're gonna pick him up.
Hey,
You can't
Twan.
say that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lulu pretty good, right?
Yeah, he's good.
He's
Exactly.
undrafted.
I know that's.
Oh,
But
yep. Here we go.
I know,
Exactly.
but look,
Don't
look.
stumble now. Don't tiptoe now, Gregory Hines.
Man, y'all gotta start letting motherfuckers
Bring
finish, bro.
bring your ass here.
No,
We don't hear that. Bring that ass.
everybody,
We don't hear that.
look, we can go down. It's Hall of Famers that wasn't drafted. I'm just
Cam
saying
was
that when you go
undrafted.
undrafted, if you guys care to listen, when you go undrafted, It's something wrong with it's something about your tape that teams don't like. They either think you can't do this or you didn't do this well in college. But sheer will, you don't know what a man's will be like when he gets at that next level or whatever, or what comes over his life or what happens to him or what inspires him that says, I'm supposed to be here and I'm gonna make it happen. But every player doesn't. But Wiley, I'm gonna tell the truth. Every player doesn't have that recognition. Every player doesn't convince himself that he's one of the best. Every
You're
player
right.
doesn't go out there and show you that he's the best.
You
That's
gotta
why
be
you can
given
tell the
up.
difference between the dogs and who's not.
Well, you got to
Well,
be
guys,
given an
let's go.
opportunity because
Guys,
they
let's
didn't give
Right.
him opportunity.
I'm talking about even when men given the opportunity.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Come
true.
on,
You're
guys,
right.
can I tell you something, Swamp?
Go ahead.
What you just said was absolute bullshit. Unadulterated bullshit.
I mean,
I
you
just
could you
told
could say
you
that,
how
but
a
it's
nigga
true.
can slip. I told you how a nigga can slip through the crack. I just told you that. He's on somebody's board. If I need a defensive tackle and that corner comes up and they got a such and such grade on him, I'm going to pick the tackle. Then he's going to go through another rotation. And that makes him slip. Don't you think somebody else could have picked up what that boy name, Will Levis? Why didn't Tampa pick him up? Because they
Man,
position
okay, so this is some Kendall. This is just some Kendall rhetoric.
No, it ain't.
No, it's
Here we
not
go.
science. Kendall, it's not football science. It's your opinion.
God damn, let me finish. Then let me finish. And they asked Scott the same shit. I'm telling you what Scott said. And he's motherfucking
Oh,
a GM. He said that's how it works. They asked him a question. Why do people drop in the draft? They asked him that same question. And he explained it. It made sense to me.
so let me ask you this question. Hey, Wally, you can know where I'm coming from. The reason why I'm calling on Wally because Wally's a lot older and Kendall's older. You've been watching football long enough, Kendall. And I'm going to get on your ass for a second. Because you damn near made it sound like at the age of 40-something or whatever we are, that it takes for a GM to get on TV or anybody else at any other position to tell you something before you believe that it's true or not. You've been watching this game long enough that Scott Fitterer don't need to be saying anything that makes you like, oh, it must be true because he said it, because you've been watching football long enough to know the truth already.
You just told me that was coming from me.
Scott Fitterer is going to do what's the best for the Panthers. And I love him to death.
What I said was coming from me. I told you that's coming from a professional.
No, you made it seem like if Scott said it, then it's true.
Is Scott not the professional?
No, I believe in Kendall. No, that's what I'm telling you. No, what I'm telling Kendall is this. I trust Kendall. I'm telling you that I trust your. That's what I'm telling Kendall. I'm telling Kendall that I trust his football knowledge just as much as people that get paid to do it.
But who's the professional in the room, though?
Who said who? When we talking about a league where all these dudes is hire their buddies.
Says his position.
You're talking about a conglomerate of guys where they are constantly hiring their buddies. The NFL is damn near 80% fucking white coaches and 70-something% black players. We just saw with our own owner, he went out and hired his buddy.
Hold up.
That don't mean that Kendall know any less than Matt Rhule.
Last couple of years, how has Scott Fitterer fed his family?
Man, you get into something totally different. I'm talking about intelligence level. Kendall, look, some people out here, man, that do podcasts and shit, that's been doing shit and or literally you know more about football than some of these motherfuckers that get paid to do it.
You dancing.
I'm not dancing. I just said they gave you credit. I said I'd rather listen to Kendall than listen to some of these dudes I listen to on TV.
But you just discredited me before you said anything. You said so. Oh, that's by Kendall.
That don't mean that we're gonna disagree with each other. Shit.
I'll be damned.
At least I know it's coming from the right place with Kendall. Kendall, we ain't getting paid for this shit.
I feel like you need that man to come and touch your left shoulder.
No, man, I'm good. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Look, man, guys, listen. People tune in to watch these podcasts. They tune in to watch Black Cat Panther podcast because they know it's going to be a group of dudes that's going to come in here and tell your ass the truth. Most of them.
Oh, here we go.
Opposed to a team. But that's what brings the humor into it. That's why you also got to be able to laugh about this shit too. Ain't nobody going, look, when is the next time the Panthers going to be doing stuff? We watch them when they come out with interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, or when they bringing up some new news or breaking news or whatever. But for the most part, we rely on each other.
Yeah. So I want to move the conversation over to Icky real quick.
Yeah.
I think he will make a Pro Bowl this year.
Breakout player.
I really do think he's gonna make a Pro Bowl. I think by
I'm gonna
his
tell you like
personality
this.
alone, you can tell he loves the game. And,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I don't know about the Pro Bowl though.
Burns is whipping that nigga into shape. I'm telling you, going iron sharp as iron, and I seen the growth in Burns for one since he been going up against Icky, and I seen the growth in Icky since going up against Burns. Man, it's like you're gonna have a Pro Bowler on each side because now Icky is learning how to deal with the Myles Garretts of the world and the Neil Hunters of the world because he getting it right here in the practice with him every fucking day. Like back in the day, Steve Smith whipped Josh Norman up into shape. I mean, he literally beat the shit into that boy until he actually got it. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, you got to look at it. You got to look at practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect for some of these guys. And Icky is one of those boys that.
Oh my God.
You good?
So why don't y'all understand that shit when it comes to motherfuckers like J.C. Horn and what y'all was saying earlier? He don't need to practice that much.
He's already a standout at his position in the league, bro.
Look. Pop changed the subject.
Is Icky a standout right now?
Can we come back to that? Can we come back to it later?
No. Hold on. Just answer the damn question and then we'll go.
We're going to stay right here with the Ekwonu, but can we come back to what y'all was talking about earlier when y'all was all that you ain't got the guys practice too much? And what are we serious?
What part of J.C. Horn is a standout you not understanding?
Well, let me put this in a better let me paint the picture a different way. Okay. When you look at the stars on your team, compared to the ones that probably need the more help because of bad coaching, the ones that stood out, like you made a point last week, you ain't had to worry about Brian Burns. And ain't stopped Brian Burns from going out there getting sacks, right? So why would you need him to practice just as much as the other ones who need to step their game up? So when you have elitists on your team, you can have them sit back a little bit less, take lesser reps to keep their body healthier. They don't have to go as hard because they already get it. Compared to the guys who don't get it yet, that we're asking, hey, when we gonna see them? Yes, sir.
There's some truth to that.
Hold on. Why did Ron Rivera do the same thing before we even said it? And then another thing. Why was Austin Corbett, Taylor Bolton, Bradley Bozeman, Ikem Ekwonu, and Brady Christensen out there that last game when we're playing nothing, and two of our starting guards get hurt? That's why you take these guys and you put them on a pitch count, or you don't play them when you ain't playing for shit, and you rest them. You save them from themselves. They're competitors. They want to compete. They want to practice. They want to get better. They want to go out there and do that other set. But sit your ass down. That's what we were saying.
I get that.
Bro. You got it.
But
that's why they have veteran days.
Yeah.
No. What Kendall said is absolutely correct. I cannot argue with him with that. That is absolutely correct. But you can't tell somebody that's a professional to stop training, because once you got it in your head that you want to be the best, training and practice is where that comes from. You never tell yourself, I got it and I need to slow down, because the minute you say I got it, It's another dude out there working just as hard as you, putting in just as many reps or whatever. And then that's when a lot of guys look and go, I got to get my shit together because I'm not as good as I thought I was. The minute you let up and you start slowing down in some sports, somebody is waiting behind you to catch you and take your shit over. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be hard. So agree me with this part. It's hard to tell a player to slow down sometimes with certain shit. Slow down, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but don't quit.
But no. Nobody's talking about quitting. I mean, I approve.
Well, it depends on your
and I-
definition of slow down. Because it sounds like I heard quit. Like when you done, then
You
sit
heard
your ass
quit.
down.
Nobody said quit. I'm saying take it light. It's called a light day. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do everything all the time, every single day. No, take it light. You know what I'm saying? Because prime example, that's why I take my hat off to Robert Vera because he know, hey, I need everybody as healthy as I can be for one for my job, and I need my players there
Well,
to
Ron
compete.
Rivera.
And yeah, he cancel all those OTA shit.
Ron
He said,
Rivera
nah.
pushed Cam Newton to no ends to save his job.
Listen. If you, I'm glad you brought that up because that was my second point.
Okay.
He should have been saving Cam from himself.
Right, true. That's absolutely true.
So this is the same thing they're doing with JC Horn. Hey, buddy. All right, now you doing a little bit too much. Sit your ass down. Chill out. You don't need to work out 3-4 times a day.
I'll say this, just one quick sentence.
He knows better now.
But Kendall, listen. Injuries don't pick a day to attack you. They don't say injuries don't say I'm not gonna fuck with you on light days.
Hey, Twan,
especially when you're not getting injured from contact, when you're getting injured from
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Other shit.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, let's just say I had 10 rookies, and I've already seen the first week or two. Them guys can say, "Man, this dude here ain't gonna cut it." You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, there's something wrong with an undrafted guy. You just said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get him on the field. You done looked at his tape and you say, "I want to bring him in." You got to look at his tape first to say, "I want to bring him in." Then you look at him with the eye and you be like, he's not gonna fit out. Them guys know that by a workout, one workout. Now I done had you for damn near a month on OTA, so I already know. I've already got my board. I already know. I don't need to see no more. That's what he's saying. Shut it down before somebody get hurt. That's what he's saying.
Mm. Well, they didn't have to shut it down for Horn to get hurt because we don't know how Horn got hurt, which was one of the subjects we talked about earlier.
It doesn't matter.
And when he did get hurt, when we saw him get hurt,
this the how much lighter can you get?
They said he was training.
and when we saw him get hurt, it was non-contact.
And that's okay. I mean, it is really.
So that's what I'm saying. You guys are telling him to slow down. Slow down from what? He didn't get hurt playing.
Training too much.
They not in pads though.
Doing too much.
The first time he got hurt on the field.
Hold on. Whoa. You telling me you can't get hurt training? Even though you got on pads.
But the first time he got hurt, Poppin was on the field.
Okay, running backwards. Okay. They're ineligible as they're ineligible. But if they can try to make him somehow last longer to get on the field and produce, that's what they're going to do.
This is what people are saying when they say this, bro. Again, the last time
you got hurt, you got on shoulder pads. It don't matter what the fuck you got on. If you're doing too much, all right, bro.
I'm saying you don't have to be doing too much to get hurt.
But he does. It's already been reported.
No, the first time he got hurt was on the field.
This is
backpedaling.
I'm going to joggle your memory a little bit.
It wasn't doing too much.
I'm going to joggle your memory a little bit. There was 2 reports that came out about 2 players that was on our team at the same damn time that they worked out way too much. One was Christian McCaffrey and JC Horn. The coaches always came back like, "Hey, JC Horn always wants to be out there. Always want to be out there." We have to draw him back like, "Hey, man, calm down. We're going to get you out there, but we're trying to monitor your reps." The same thing like Christian McCaffrey. He always want to be out there 99% of the time. Hey, hold on, bro. Calm down. We're trying to monitor you. Because the slightest little thing, you get injured. So we want to make sure where is it about where your reps are when we have to bring you down? When you start tweaking something in your body.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. That's where it's at. So they have to monitor him and draw him back a little bit. Like I said, it doesn't matter what he's wearing, what color it is. If it was raining, he's
Injury
his
prone.
head. Injury prone.
There you go.
His head. He constantly always trying to perfect himself, and in his mind, because this is what he's been doing all his whole life, working out 3-4 times a day. This, that, and other. That. You have to relax. You need to let your body heal. You're doing too much for your body. Your mind is saying one thing, and your body's saying another.
The dude don't know what half speed is. Twan.
Man, that was cool what Pop said, but that's not how injuries happen, and y'all know it.
All right, bro. All right.
You cannot.
You're trying to push the issue. You're trying to say the man.
No, because the way injuries happen, you don't have to work out a lot, and you could overwork and still get injuries.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you overwork a
It's football.
You can walk down the street and get injured. All right, don't do shit then. Just why we got them?
You really can. You can walk down the street and then twist your ankle. We've all done it.
Let's just trade them then. Fuck it.
Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I'm just telling y'all. Listen, him training less is not a viable option to me.
You're trying to make the man injury prone. He twisted his
He
ankle.
is injury prone. He already is.
If he keep going so hard, like he knowing he is going to be injury prone, that's what we're saying. You got to draw him back. You got to save him from himself. Well, then let's cut him. Then Twine, let's go ahead and put in a petition.
That's what we were talking about the other day, Pop. And I'm like, I'm all for it after this year. I'm all for it after this year.
Yeah, all right, cool.
That's what we were talking about last year. If he has that same performance this year, I'm all for it. They ain't gonna pick up his option.
Injury prone is we done put the definition out there. When you hurt the same ligament or the same thing over and over again.
He has not had the same injuries.
That's not what happened to him.
That's worse than injury prone because anything can happen to this motherfucker. He can just anything can happen to him. That's actually worse.
Let's go ahead and retire him. Come on, let's get him out the league. Since y'all so worried.
Well, I mean, the reason why I'm not gonna go deep into this conversation because it sounds like you and Kendall are saying there is no such thing as being injury prone. Because if I ask you and Kendall right now, name two injury prone dudes in the NFL. Are y'all gonna be able to tell me two?
Dante Jackson is one on our team. He's hurt
right.
The same fucking foot, damn near the same time of the year,
right?
For 3 or 4 years in a row.
He's less injury prone because Horn is not his second. It's a different foot. But I guess if you just keep hitting the same foot, then you're injury prone.
That's what the definition is.
That's crazy. That shit don't make no sense.
None, because J.C. Horn hurt one foot. Now he's hurt another one, but he ain't injury prone because it wasn't the same foot. That's something crazy. They both are.
So Brian Burns sprained his shit, so he injury prone.
See, that's what I said. I knew y'all was gonna try to be petty about this shit.
Brian Burns hurt his fucking hand.
Okay, Kendall, name somebody that's been injury prone in the league other than somebody on our team.
What's the point?
I'm gonna make one.
I mean, you're still gonna label him as injury prone, and you don't have a suggestion other than to cut him.
So you're gonna label as injury prone. Let's get rid of him, like Pop said.
I'll name it Odell Beckham Jr. injury prone. What you guys say about that?
Okay, yeah. There you go. And so Odell Beckham Jr. being injury prone. At this point now, let's be honest, he's getting picked up because of what he did when he was playing well. But he's not getting the money that he wants because he's injury prone. That's the difference.
That's another thing too.
They paid him number one receiver money in Baltimore. The nigga getting $19 million a year. I don't know no backups getting $19 million a year.
Come on, Q.
At 30 years old.
What the fuck you mean? Come on.
That ain't no damn number one receiver money.
So what number one's getting right now? Cause tell me if $19 million a year ain't number one type of money.
Yeah, I feel like y'all keep trying to move the goalposts on the original argument.
How the fuck? You the ones that say name an injury prone player. I just answered.
And I just explained to you. So would you guys want Odell Beckham Jr.? Do you want him coming to the Panthers?
Nigga, if he'll help the team, fuck it, I'll take him.
Now, are you being honest, or are you just saying that because of the sake of the debate?
I'm being dead ass honest. Because like I said, you saw him up until he got hurt with the Rams. The motherfucker was gonna be the MVP in the fucking Super Bowl.
Okay, but Q, you don't know if he's gonna help the team. You got to take a chance. That's what you do with players. You take a chance with them.
You just asked a question. I just answered the question. That's all I did.
Poppin' bullets. Would you take Odell Beckham Jr.? Right. Kendall, would you take Odell Beckham Jr.?
Hell yeah.
It's because he still produced though.
Hell yeah, I would.
No.
I'm not taking Odell Beckham Jr. for a different reason, not because of his injuries.
Niggas coming back. Well, I understand what you're saying too, Pop. And we know at a certain point of time, if he don't get the ball, he get ready to start that bullshit.
Yeah, and that's bad for a rookie quarterback. But yeah, I get what Pop going with that.
But all things considered, and he produce on the field, which he does. HCL and MCL, now that shit ain't nothing no more. Niggas coming back from that like nothing.
That's what I'm saying. We worried about a sprained ankle. I'm good, bro. I'm not worried. I ain't like about to amputate this man's leg.
Mm-hmm. But other teams, Baltimore took a chance with him. I think that also didn't LeVar he requested him, right? But other teams that was interested in Odell Beckham, they all said, "Nah, I'm not going that route. I'm good."
Yeah, but Baltimore hasn't been able to draft a
right. That's what I was saying. But that's why Baltimore took him.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. They got nobody for their fucking quarterback to throw to.
But those other teams said, "Nah, I'm good. No, it's not worth it."
It's about need, and they needed a receiver like Odell Beckham over there to make them complete. Because Lamar Jackson, what they did, they hit the draft. What didn't they get? They got what's the little fast guy in the draft we were talking about? We wanted.
Oh, they got Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers, the bad motherfucker that everybody now watch him be a number one, and he gonna be mentored up under Odell Beckham Jr. Watch, this little boy gonna be dynamic. So that's all I'm saying. It's gonna take time, but he gonna get there. They needed somebody to really spring forth with their receiver room, and they using him for like a mentor bridge.
So get Jason Horn to be somebody's mentor. Get him prepped.
That's not what the fuck I'm saying. See,
I'm not saying that's what you're saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was about to say. No way in hell you took that from that.
He's already somebody mentor. Jamie Robinson mentor.
Hey, somebody need to go check on Twan. Hey, Twan, you okay today?
No, man, it's just like, look, you know, we have fun. We have a lot of fun with each other, and I love it. But sometimes I like to have, look, I want to do, I do serious debates sometimes too, where we really, like, where we can actually challenge each other on shit, man. And like, are we thinking as deep as we can think? Or are we just yelling off answers that sound good?
No, I hope not.
Come on, we ain't. Since when have we ever talked out the side of our ass on this podcast?
Everybody does it. Every podcast does it. You know, listen. But listen.
Try not to be the typical nigga.
But listen, if I don't challenge Q, if I don't challenge Popping Bullets, if they don't challenge me, we're not gonna get the best debates out of each other.
Ho. It come down to this. We don't have a number one next year. Who's coming out as a free agent corner that anybody gonna get rid of? Shut down corner. Shut down one whole side of the field corner.
Come out of college?
Somebody has to look at that. Now, you can't say come out of college because you don't have a number one draft pick. You don't have a one pick. You got to look in the free agents.
Kendall, you don't have to have. Kendall, your corner ain't got to be no first round pick.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
You have a shut down one side of the field corner right now in JC Horn.
When he's healthy.
Why you got to put the stigma on that? Come on,
because it's real. I'm not going to stop saying it. I'm not gonna stop saying
corner.
it.
When you say MDJ, say that again.
Nobody gets rid of a number one corner.
Twan,
Exactly.
That's
Twan
Twan,
said get rid of the motherfucker.
I would get him the fuck up out of here.
Thank you, MDJ. Thank you, bro. So how the hell is you gonna get one? In free agency?
Twan said
Don't have
if he
one.
performs this year like he's done in the past years, then get rid of him.
Be able to get the nigga in free agency. How the hell you gonna get one? Y'all
Lord
keep that
have
like
mercy.
y'all can ready. Shake a goddamn tree and motherfucker a corner get ready to fall to the ground.
If that the
I mean, I
case, we
don't
wouldn't have
know.
been keeping Jonte Action Jackson around.
Yeah, we suffered with quarterbacks for years getting a real quarterback. I mean, some teams suffer at certain positions.
We been suffering at left tackle, cornerback,
We fixed
DN,
that.
linebacker.
We fixed
We ain't
that.
fixed shit. What the hell you talking about? What DN we got opposite of Brian Bird?
We suffering as being good fans.
Yeah,
I know
that's
you.
true.
Lord have
That
mercy.
got a fucking legit statement this year. You don't have a middle linebacker, but Wiley said we don't need one. If y'all watch on Saturday, we don't need one because of Dom Caples.
How long now, go?
But hold on.
Wow.
All you gotta do is just sit around and wait, Wally.
Dom Caples walk on water.
It was a good
That
damn
what he
show.
took from that Wiley. That's what he took from that Wiley.
It was a good damn show. Y'all need to go back and look at it if you didn't look at it. Now, obviously, y'all didn't look at it because y'all saying something. So go back and look at the Saturday show. Wiley is going to give you history. I'm calling Wiley the Chronicle. He is the Chronicle. He is the historian. No doubt.
Go ahead, go.
Anyway, now we just got a legit safety. We don't have a middle linebacker. We don't have a DN opposite side of Brian Burns. We just got Shy Tuttle, another guy to help out Derek Brown in the middle. We just got a quarterback, y'all. We're trying to fill these holes. And y'all going to give the cornerback away? Y'all already writing a second-year cornerback off as injury-prone? Or going into his third year?
I'm not doing shit to him. He's doing it to himself. He telling his own story. I mean, you make it seem like we doing something in the Horn. He's doing it, not us. And I'm gonna tell you one more time, and I'm just gonna look, guys. Listen, we don't even know what happened to him the second time. Look, I want to wait if we ever find out and see if they ever come out and tell us what happened to him the second time. I don't believe it.
I don't care how he sleeps. I don't care how he crip walk. I don't care. None of that really matters to me as long as he show up on game one. Why do we really need to know the details of how he fell on his dick?
Because fans, hey, Papa Willis, don't make it seem like fans don't care about dumb shit players out here doing that can get themselves hurt.
You're pressing that narrative. Nobody else here. I don't care how he got hurt.
So if fans don't care, then why is everybody on John Morant's ass right now? They care about what clubs he goes to. They care about what he doing in his real life.
Hold on, let me write my prescription to your ass real quick. Hold on.
No, man. Because y'all asking him if y'all saying fans shouldn't care, then he should be playing. He should be playing.
I'm about to give you something for your bipolar ass. Did you say John Morant? John Morant's out here. John Morant out here showing pistols. How are we gonna compare that to J.C. Horn? That's a different type of strap. That's a different type of strap.
Hey, did y'all hear when Pop said, I don't care what he does, as long as he ready. That was your words, homie. That was your words, homie.
I didn't say what he does. I said I don't care about how he got hurt. I want to know how he felt. No, you twisting my words. If you're gonna requote me, say it the way I said it. Now you.
So come on, hold up. We're not talking about requoting up here now. Are we really doing that?
Yes, sir.
Are we really doing that?
When I requote you, I quote you from word for word.
All right.
I never mess it up. That's how rumors get started.
All right, man. So look. What y'all want me to say about? You want me to say just good shit about JT, about Horn? You want me to say kumbaya? It's all gonna be great. That's what y'all want. Y'all want me to just agree with everything. You want me to say it's going to be all good, and I don't fear him being hurt, and blah blah blah, whatever, and it's gonna be all right. And yeah, CJ Henderson is gonna suck forever, and that I don't hope that he gets better.
Okay, we get ready to change this.
What you want me to do? What you want me to do?
Brian Burns, number 6 on the edge rush list. Brian Burns. Y'all gonna have to pay Brian Burns. Brian Burns is gonna warrant every motherfucking dime he's gonna get. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about Brian Burns. He is a premier edge rusher in this league. He's up there with the top dogs. He's in the top 10, top 5, if you want to say number 6.
Indeed he is. Indeed he is.
Motherfucking man.
Kendall, can I plug something real quick?
Go ahead.
Make sure y'all come to the 704 Charlotte Brown Show tonight. Well, I will be discussing that with Brian Burns. And one of the subjects of that with Brian Burns is now that he's going to be playing middle linebacker, right? Are they going to try to pull some flim-flam shit on him and not pay him his DN money? Or are they going to try to pay him like a linebacker? We're going to touch on that tonight, man, and take a look at it and look at some stats and go like that. We're going to have the discussion. Yeah.
Well, they linebackers that's getting 24, 25. He was asking for like 21, 25, right? What type of money are you trying to get, Pop?
Actually, the highest paid linebacker is getting 21.
Burns getting 25 plus.
Yeah, he getting Roquan's getting 23.
Yeah, Roquan is the highest one.
So he's gonna get 24, 25.
But
he's gonna reset the market.
But listen, that's what we're gonna be discussing. I'm not gonna give it out here. But the thing is, when you look at that edge money is a lot higher.
Yeah, but where he's been playing the edge, right? His whole career. That's why he's gonna get that money.
His whole career.
Yeah, that's why.
So they're gonna try to switch his money up.
Nah, they're not.
We'll discuss it tonight. Y'all come in and check us out, man. Yeah, y'all check us out tonight because that could be a real situation.
Well, the situation is, man, they not letting Brian Burns is not one because how's
that gonna be a situation though? I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, we've already, like I said, we're gonna discuss it tonight. But I will tell you this though. Our team has already dealt with this one time before with a certain lineman that was on our team that was supposed to be paid like a left tackle, and they wanted to pay him like a right. And that was Moulton.
He was still a tackle, though, at the end of the day.
I know, but we went through this before. You know what I'm saying? And he was threatening to leave, and they didn't pay him the right money.
Yeah,
it's a real subject, guys. We debate different subjects because it's interesting, man. Just be there tonight and check it out.
He was the best tackle on the team, period, because they didn't have no left tackle at the time.
I love you, Goat, bro. No homo, bro. But I love Goat, bro. Goat be just on.
The Panthers ain't got.
And it's the same thing. Same thing about Brian Burns. They got no leverage. You're right. They got no leverage because he's the best edge rush, top 6.
That's gonna be discussed. The leverage.
Same thing over there at with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
It's either like pay the man or shop him. And they're not gonna let him. That's what I'm saying. You don't shake trees and let a 24-year-old edge rusher walk out the door.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Don't do that, bro.
They ain't gonna pay. See, Twan, the only reason why I'm pushing back on that is because if he was in a 4-3,
just come on the show tonight. Come on the show tonight and put it back on.
I'm not gonna be able to discuss it with you tonight because I got some things I got to do. So that's why I'm just throwing my little input in there. You're not going. If he played in a 4-3, he'd be a DE. If he plays in a 3-4, he's outside linebacker. Same thing, edge. He's gonna be the edge of the damn line, right? But he's been performing as he's been doing and getting better every year. They're not going. And just because he played outside linebacker this year, they're not going to take away from what he did from the last 3 years. So there's no way his money might go even higher because he played outside linebacker. Did you think about that too?
No, it's not. It's not going to go higher.
Whoa, you never know.
Yeah.
That's what y'all realize. Y'all realize that, right?
Just off the top of my head, What's the wide receiver that everybody's saying they want us to go get?
Hell no, nobody want that guy.
Hopkins.
Oh,
Preston Williams.
Hopkins. Yeah. So according to the logic that Poppin Bullets just said, though, Houston should have never let Hopkins walk out of the door for what they got back for him. Teams do it though, y'all.
They did. Twan, come on, man.
Teams do
Yeah,
dumb shit all
no,
the time.
Ho, ho,
They
ho.
That was a
Kendall is
dumbass
no
Bill
argument to
O'Brien.
that.
Twan,
They let that
Walk
man
Twan.
out the
walk.
Man,
door,
they let
Twan. They
Deshaun Watson go.
They let
did
Deshaun
not
Watson walk for nothing, Kendall. There
They
is no
did not
comeback for
let
that.
him walk out the door. That was Bill O'Brien that traded that man for
So
nothing. That
no,
was not
right
Hopkins.
for nothing though. I'm just telling you,
That
teams
was
do dumb
him.
shit.
He had motherfucking head coach and GM power. He did that. That's why his ass is went to Alabama and then now he's at the Patriots. He did that. That was Bill O'Brien.
Yeah,
That was
he
not
screwed them.
Hopkins.
The Panthers dumb shit days should be over. So hopefully we ain't got to worry about none of that shit.
It's not.
You telling people falsehood, man.
Twan, hell no, Twan. I heard that shit.
I got to see it
It
first,
should
man.
be MDJ. I
I
need you to
heard
say
that
that
shit.
one more time. Say that
Twan said
again
that
so people to hear.
Twan said that shit on his breath.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not.
not.
Look, I'm telling you right now. If we
I got to see
if
it
we doing the
first, bro.
same thing we did last year, we in trouble. We in trouble.
I don't
Yeah.
put nothing past these damn Panthers. Look, man, I get excited every year to get my fucking heart broken. Excuse me for it. I got to see it first. Excuse me.
Twan. Hey, Q, tell him now. We've been going the last couple Saturdays. We've been going through the bullshit. We've been going
Yeah.
through our history and showing all the
Therapy.
stuff that we've gone through. We've been
Yeah.
getting our therapy in, and we already now seen through it, the whole process, all those bad draft picks. I didn't realize there was that many, Twan.
It's bad.
It was horrible, and that was all. That was Marty. And the thing about it is
Yeah.
this: and this is the horrible portion. You milled on Bill Polian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Patriots GM? I mean, not the Patriots, the Colts GM. Drafted Peyton Manning, Marshall Falk, Adrian James, and all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
That was our GM. We fired him. And the next year he drafted Peyton Manning. Think about that. You can't make this shit up. And we fired him because the owner did not want to let him run the team. The owner wanted to. And then what we end up doing, I'm glad we got rid of that ownership. And now we got rid of all the bullshit. All the guys that was part of the coaching staff, all the guys that was part of the training staff, all that's gone now. So we got an opportunity for a brand new start. So here we go.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't be understanding because I swear, like a couple months ago, you was like, "Yo, you know, I'm tired of people not, being positive about their team. Speak that shit into existence." And now you like, "We'll see." Like, where you at?
No, bro. That was Twan from the other show. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was on your show.
Nah, I've seen too much dumb shit over the years,
now
bro.
you like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. Just based on what Wally said, Wally, I did a show last year. Well, not last year. Well, it was last year. And the show title was about Carolina Panthers quarterbacks throughout our history. And when I ran down every quarterback that we had from Reich to present day, people didn't realize that we had so many fucking shitty ass quarterbacks over time that you could only name 3 good ones on one hand.
Yeah,
it was
we only
depressing.
Had 3.
It was depressing. It was only, and then I was like, and then we choose Cam Newton, one of the MVPs, to attack. Not saying anybody on this show. Not anybody on this show.
I know.
And I'm like, let's take a look at all the quarterbacks through time. And then it was about 5 or 6 of these dudes that motherfuckers have never even heard of before.
Oh, they're probably more than that. They're probably more than. I'm just saying. We had.
It's like, bro, it's just like even with the quarterback shit, bro. It's like, at some point you're like, I gotta see it. You done pulled the wool over my eyes too many times. I gotta see it, and it don't make me less of a fan because I gotta see it.
No. We all said the same thing. We just tried to be a little more optimistic. That's all. We're saying this so I'm looking at the history, right? Looking at everything that happened. I'm saying we made a clean break. and making that clean break. Now look at the guys we got and look at their history. History going back to other teams and situations that we're in. And it looks like we at least get 50 to 60% of the draft picks right. And they develop players. We've never done either one of those things. If we do that alone, we don't even get half. I mean, we get 50, maybe 60%. Dude, we're world class. We're fucking world class. We've been doing all this with a hand behind our back.
I'm gonna tell you what
The
I am
whole
pissed
time.
off about right now. The lack of fucking like button hits that y'all getting right now. Y'all hit that fucking like button right now, man. Stop
hit the
playing
like
around.
button. Yeah. Let's get this.
Hit that blue thumbs up button right now, bro.
But it make any sense, Twan?
Man, I gotta see it, man.
I hear you, Doc.
I don't trust this team, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess Saturday is time for another therapy.
I got my favorites. We got guys on the team that we can trust because they always do great jobs.
Well, I mean,
I gotta see it, bro. I mean, I gotta see it.
We're so used to being screwed, so I can understand that.
Damn, in 2015, that was a year. In 2015, we all said we gonna be bad this year. That's when Kelvin Benjamin went down. We said that's it.
I know, but that's why we come to this carrot package. Come with you with this carrot package, so you can come and feel a little bit more better about your team with some optimistic, because we got a new regime in here with new coaches that know what they're doing. So this is the most comfortable that I felt in a long time. Like we
just came off a new regime. Do you know how many people was hyped up for Matt Rhule, bro?
No,
damn, bro, it was terrible.
I don't care about that no more.
It was a lot. It was a lot. That's all I was saying, man. It was a lot of them. And when I say them, I mean them. It was a lot of them.
And let them, a lot of them stay where they're at. How about that? But I'm not worried about that no more because he gone.
We had to cut that cancer out.
Yeah.
To cut that cancer out.
That shit was terrible.
People still got PTSD from it. I get it. I understand. That's why we don't one of them. Nah, I'm not one of them. You don't hear me bring up Matt Rhule.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, man. I was on the show and I was like, they put a hit out on this nigga. I would not care.
Just
he was bad. He was bad.
I was sour. There was like people attacking him with his family around at dinners, and I'm like, I was good.
What up, Nova? What up, my boy?
I was like good. Shout out Supernova Morning, man.
Yo,
that's the homie.
Like this. When you do something, like go home and paint your living room. You're gonna be excited about that. New color, new this, new that, right? Buy you some new furniture. Anybody gonna be excited about that, Twan? But when the results came in, a 5-win season, we was like, oh, what are we doing? And next year you're gonna get another 5-win season. You've seen no results, no changes. Get this motherfucker out of here. We sat with Ron too long. You know what I'm saying? So that was like when Poole came in, it was like painting and getting new furniture.
Yeah, but we did more than painting.
And we went to Siemens. And we went to Siemens to get the furniture.
What I'm saying, Wiley, though, it was a new regime, just like we was talking about. We did the same thing this year.
We went and got that IKEA furniture.
Go ahead, go.
We see most experience in this coaching staff that we ever had, and we even went offense this time. Offensive minded, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a whirlwind change. What we going through now?
Shit.
Whirlwind change. And we have to label that guy that left the dumbest coach in Panther history.
Yeah, but you can't blame all that on him because they got rid of majority of the scouting staff too. I'm just telling you.
I dubbed this guy in the cancer. Cancer.
Yeah, but
look. He is a cancer. But look at some of the guys that he actually drafted, though.
Yeah.
The dude was probably better off a scout. Matt Rhule should have been somebody's scout.
Have a coaching staff, though, Twan, it didn't matter.
I know, but I'm saying some of these guys that we talking about, they wouldn't be on the team. I think he was better off as a scout. He should never been.
No, sir. He only hit in the first round, Twan. Every other position, Other than Jeremy Chin, he has missed at every other position too.
Yeah,
We
who we
don't know
talking
that
about?
yet. I
We
don't think
talking
we
about
know
Jalen
that yet.
Warren, Derek
Y'all
Brown,
just complain
James.
about him not playing and developing people. So Wiley's right. We don't know that yet.
What
Now
the
he
fuck
may
you
have been.
mean, Torn?
You don't know what Burno and all these other dudes gonna do. They
Oh,
Now
might be
Twan, I know.
beasts, bro.
Oh
I know you
Lord,
fucking
have
right,
mercy.
Twan. I know the
Oh,
this motherfucker here pass, and you
Burno
said you
might be a
ain't ready.
beast.
Yeah, I think so.
I know you ain't, Twan. I know
like
you
Beauty
ain't.
and the Beast? Like that's what you mean?
You need to
Oh
stop that,
wow.
Q. You almost made me choke, man. You wrong for that, man. You wrong for that. You wrong for that.
Man, Torn over here. I know good and goddamn well he ain't say that boy ever gonna be a beast.
You don't believe in
Yeah.
Burno?
No, not at all.
Q
Man,
on that hating shit again.
Burno had 5 sacks, and Shaq Thompson ain't had
I've
5 sacks in 4 years yet.
I've already argued that point with this guy, Twan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not impressed. I'm still not impressed, man.
Kendall and Shaq Thompson ain't had 5 sacks over 4 years.
Not even that. I tried to
You ain't
tell
lying.
him. I tried to tell him that Matt
Are you
Rhule was one
crazy,
of the
Q?
running backs.
Yeah, Q on that
And
bullshit.
Burno was simply
Nigga.
not playing because Matt Rhule was on his
Okay,
period.
all right. If you had to bet your no. Hold on. Since a motherfucker want to open his mouth, if you had to bet your balls on Bono, would you?
Ooh.
Would you?
Yeah. Come on.
Would you have to bet on him
Hey,
getting you
man, stop.
6 sacks? Getting him 6 sacks in a year? Would you bet your balls on that, or would you be walking around ballless?
No,
I would.
I bet it on him. He's shown that he can do it.
He
You
got
crazy
two.
motherfucker.
Hold on, Q. He got 2
It'd be
sacks.
different if he ain't shown he couldn't do it.
He
Yo,
got
you.
hold on, Q. He got 2 sacks in 1 year with 20% of the snaps.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Damn, Q. I mean, you losing that.
Why Jill got eight and a half sacks in 4 years?
Hey, what they say to you, Q? What you say? They on your ass, Q.
Yeah,
First
they
of
on his ass.
first of all. I was being nice. Pop. Now, Pop, 20% of the snaps, 30% of the snaps, 105% of the goddamn snaps don't make a fucking difference if his ass ain't out there producing. Now,
He
if you want
wasn't
to put
out
his
there
ass out
because
there,
your head coach was on his period.
You ain't lied on
did
that.
I ask you that? Did I ask you why the fuck he was out there or not? I didn't ask you that.
Matt Rhule
I don't
was
give
on
a
some
fuck why
personal
he wasn't
shit.
out there. He wasn't out there.
You get ready to get the fuck off too, Twan. You keep saying this motherfucker's name.
Nobody
Man,
worry about a motherfucking
that
Bono like
motherfucker
he's some
sound cool.
damn
That
body.
motherfucker last name Rule. His mama call him Rule. I'm gonna call him Rule.
You can say fool, or you can just say rude. But we do not call this nigga whole name. He don't even get that type of respect around this shit.
I ain't giving
Nah.
the motherfucker no respect. That's his name.
Respect
Yeah, he ain't good enough to have his name called.
don't even get that
Man, y'all
respect.
niggas sound retarded, man. Keep going.
Hey,
Like
listen, that
this.
guy drafted nothing but
If I see that
athletes.
nigga, I'ma give him
That's
my
it.
backhand for real, and that's on everything I own.
Look, man, it's bad enough that we call the nigga a cancer. He can't even have his name.
Nah, no name, Doc. No name. No name.
Gotta follow the no rules.
That nigga said
no
when I
name.
see the nigga, I'm gonna back at him.
No,
Nah, he
name,
wasn't.
Doc.
He wasn't. Kendall wasn't gonna do that.
He's bad.
Kendall ain't going to jail for that. For no. I'm gonna say his name again.
Hey, Mr. Police, I need to see the film. He just hit back. He's back at me. He just back.
I can see Kendall right now. Hey, Matt. Let me talk to you, buddy.
You need to stop that shit.
Hey, what I tell you about not putting?
Off on that nigga.
I'm gonna slap the shit out you, Matt.
Hey, Dion gonna do enough of that this year when they play each other.
Look, man, that man got booed by the entire crowd at his home games. I mean, if that didn't show him enough, he should have won it out after that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he did.
No, he didn't. His ego, bro. His ego was too big.
He thought he could fix it.
I am not about to sit here and talk about this nigga no more. Man,
Wit.
I don't really think you guys can talk about the Panthers without discussing him.
We pulled that cancer out.
Oh, Pop got angry just now. That was funny.
That shit, no,
I'm
that shit
not
is
about
in
to talk about
remission.
this nigga no damn more.
That shit is in remission. Hey, look,
Oh, man.
until we have a good season, that nigga is still in
I
remission.
don't want to talk about that shit. Fuck all that. I
Pop.
turn this bitch into the
Cause
South of
look,
Warfare.
Eh,
if Frank Wright don't get it right, then it could be a new growth.
Moving right
Frank gonna get it
along.
right though. Frank
You
gonna
don't
get it
want two
right.
types inside your body, bro.
He don't get that respect around him, man. Fuck him.
Hey,
Hell
what's
yeah.
the echo? What's the
I don't know.
echo?
Somebody got an echo car. Somebody got it playing on while they on StreamYard. Something.
It's not me.
There we go. There we go. It's gone now.
Yeah. We appreciate you. I can still hear myself.
Coming back,
Yeah.
coming live from JetBlue. We fuck with you.
Yeah.
Let
So
me,
all
Hey,
I
man.
got to say is, look, we had topics of JC, we had topics of Brian Burns, we had topics. I don't know how the fuck we got on this topic, but
You ain't lying.
We keep getting away from Icky though.
yeah, Icky was the topic we were on, and
Yeah,
him
go
and his
ahead.
breakout season. How
Oh,
y'all
you
boys
got
feeling? Or better yet, let me redivert this question. Go,
Give
where
it
you
to
at?
me.
Go.
Give it to me.
Do you feel that this year you will have the highest graded left tackle in the NFC South?
Yes, I do. I said he will be an Pro Bowler.
There
He
you
has
go.
Now,
an
I'm with you.
MCU with a 90
Saturday,
F grade. Y'all, some of y'all
Saturday,
listen. Y'all got to
I
pay
had some,
attention.
I
Y'all
had
got
some
to pay
dirty
attention.
birds on here Saturday. Go. They were telling me that Matthews is gonna be better than Ikem Ekwonu. Now tell me how you feel about that.
They are completely wrong. 100% wrong. They smelling the sauce. I don't dip in the sauce. I don't know what they doing in Atlanta.
How
hey.
many
I heard
how many games have Matthew played?
they own
Shit,
some
he's
bullshit.
30, 32, 33.
Nigga 32, 33. He old as motherfucker.
He done
Right.
played like 10 seasons.
All right. So
Yeah.
and he's
He
been a
still
starter
ain't
every
better
year, right?
than my
Yeah, he
than
been a
my
starter every
second
year.
year
So
top
so
than
so
my
think about
second
this
year
right here,
top
fellas.
receiver.
But before y'all say anything else, Pro Football Focus had Icky as a left tackle rookie graded at 27 in the league. Then they had Matthews, who's been in the league for damn near 10, 11 years, graded at 19. So you mean to
And
tell me the young bull that's rising up is a couple of grades behind
ho
you?
ho.
Huh?
And then we
Huh?
just said we showed one yesterday. He's number 13, bruh. Number
Yeah.
13.
Correct. It went up.
He,
I looked at it.
he went up?
Yeah, he went
Yeah,
up.
he's number 13
Yeah, he is.
Out of
Hey,
all left tackles.
check this
out of
out, Q.
all left tackles.
Hey, check this out, Q. So you remember we were having this discussion on Saturday, right? Now I was talking about our offensive line. I mean, our defensive line against the offensive line. So I pulled a
Yes, sir.
film. I pulled all 30. All 22. Right, dude.
Yeah.
We were dominating their offensive line. Next time they're talking, we need to pull that shit up and play it in
Oh,
slow
oh,
motion so
oh.
they can see it.
I
So they
said
can
that
see
for
it.
a reason, Wiley. The motherfuckers in the
So,
chat right now.
so
Oh,
they can see
God.
that shit.
Oh, God. Bring y'all dirty ass up here if y'all dare.
Yeah. Link in the chat.
Fly
Don't
Come
let
on
high,
up, baby.
motherfuckers.
Come on up, baby.
Shit in
We
there.
Come
fly
on up,
high,
baby.
Don't let
no
that
lie. You know this.
Ah!
Bully!
shit in there.
Pow, pow.
We got
Yeah,
pulled up today.
I
Y'all
saw
pulled up on
y'all.
my homeboy. Y'all pulled up on my homeboy by himself.
Don't
We
worry
ain't
Yeah.
though.
gonna let you out there doing that shit again.
Yeah.
Hey, go. They wanted to get back because I went on their show and called them a cracker to their face. I did.
I did.
Here
All
they
right,
come.
Polly wants a cracker. All right. Don't play that shit.
hey, Papa, go ahead. Hey, Papa, you can pull up a game where it shows those guys. So when they come in here, we can show them. I'm telling you,
Shout out to Mad Mike.
man, they were
Yeah.
getting it.
Oh no, we
I
can't pull up no game film. No, we can't do that.
can't do that no more.
Oh, okay.
Sir.
Yeah. Them boys will send your ass a copyright right on in the email.
Yeah. They ain't
Oh,
like
damn.
Poppins Productions. So
Okay, we don't need to do that shit.
I had to put that in on the back hall for right now. But I got something coming though. I
It's the
know
way.
that.
It's the way
No,
over
that
that though. All you gotta do is speed it up.
I said slow it all the way down. Hey,
Yeah.
all you
If
want
you
to,
speed it up or slow it down, it
hey,
can't. It can't catch it.
we could have played it at half speed so
Yeah.
you can see Brown
Yeah.
bulldozing those fools.
How about this? You play it tonight, and we'll watch it on there.
I always do it. I mean, I don't get copyrighted. You just gotta, and then I talked with One Carolina. One Carolina it was, and then he started telling people too, man. You just gotta
Oh, okay.
speed it
All
up
right.
so the algorithm
Okay.
can't catch it or slow it
Okay.
down.
So we gonna be out here playing dodgeball with fucking YouTube. Listen to your ass.
Hey, look, man, I'm just telling you what works. I mean, you can do it or not.
Too easy. But yeah, I was looking at the film. I was like, man, we killing their ass. Yeah, their quarterback gonna be on his ass half the game. First
Who?
game.
You know what they
Come on,
said,
Atlanta,
Wiley?
the team
When
we
I went
gotta
over there,
respect. The
they
team that we
call
gotta
our
respect.
quarterback a midget. They call our quarterback a midget. Said little midget gonna be on his ass.
Oh,
So
Are you talking
they
about?
talk good shit.
Are y'all talking about Atlanta Falcons fans?
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the team? You talking about the team that we gotta respect? That's not respecting us.
Oh, here we go with this shit here.
here we go.
Okay, I was mistaken. My bad. The team that y'all did a whole show on that we gotta respect our ops, and then the ops is out here totally disrespecting us.
Hey,
Here we go with this shit here. Here we
I mean,
go.
So
Hey.
this is the thing.
Go
Whenever
ahead.
Q says, "Here we go with this shit," it's a certain level of truth of what you just said. When we
Here we
brought
go
up
with
that
this shit
Burno
right
shit, he
here.
said, "Here we go with this shit."
You know the beauty of it though, Twan? Because since we went about it that way, we won't never look vulnerable. So when we beat that ass, we gonna have the last laugh, and then we'll be able to pop all the shit we want to.
But I told y'all we was gonna whoop their ass. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be hard.
You put it in smoke signals. You can do all
They're
that.
not set up to beat us.
It's all.
It's not what you said, Twan. It's your delivery. We deliver it better. Like the Giorno.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn it. I bring the motherfucker to your front door and I lay it down nice and easy. I just don't throw the pizza in people's face. God damn.
Nah, I want you to know. I want you to be. I want you to be scared, pissing in your fucking Pampers when we run out there on the field because you know what's about to go down.
But see, if you're scared, motherfucker, if you scare animal, then damn it, they're more prone to bite your ass. If you take your time with them and ease your hand out the lion's mouth, you ain't got to worry about that.
Oh, what we could do is put them Bryce Young bullets in the gun and all the other players and shoot the shit out them motherfuckers, bro.
See, sometimes Swan,
let's get up out of here.
sometimes
Here we
Swan,
go.
you gotta
be a nigga.
Sometimes you gotta set people up in order for them to fall into your trap.
Why, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
If you come with one trick, they got you. So they'll get you all roused up and this, that, another, pop. Y'all bump y'all guns and this, that, another, and we just finessing our way. We smooth like that.
That's never worked. That ain't worked for us since in 8 years.
For one, Twan, what you can't do, you can't sit here and pump fear about the Carolina Panthers to nobody. So what's the point of having your chest poked out for?
That's true.
Okay. Then you ready for this?
No,
I didn't tell nobody. I didn't tell nobody to fear us. I just said this is what's gonna happen. Watch it take place.
And that's cool.
we went over the schedule. We went over the schedule. I told you, look, Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you again. We're gonna beat Atlanta. We're gonna beat Atlanta. I don't know about game 2. I'm not ready to call that yet.
Yeah, we know.
I'm not ready to call that yet because you know what? When we make predictions about games, contrary to what the public wants to believe,
Here we
they
go.
didn't win or lose because we said they was gonna win or lose.
So I noticed when Twan be capping.
Hold on. Yeah, thank you. Nigga, you cannot be. You just came out the cafeteria, didn't you?
Yeah, he did. Get his ass, Pop. Get his black ass. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have that thing. You can't have the energy for Atlanta and then turn around to I don't know what I'm gonna do about the Saints.
I don't know what I'm doing about the second game. I don't know.
I'm just telling you that Atlanta don't match up well with us.
No.
Atlanta don't match up well with us. They don't.
What the fuck you mean? We split every year.
The Saints is different, bro. The Saints is a different animal.
Yeah, they
I
trash.
bet it is. I bet it is. You got to sleep with it every damn
Hey,
night.
guess
I
what?
bet it is.
And the quarterback and the quarterback that we kept beating last year, he's on our
Oh
team
my
now.
god. You put more. We swept the Saints last year, but your
I
black
know,
ass gonna sit
but
here and
the
say,
quarterback that we swept is on our team now. They got a way better quarterback over
He's
there.
a
"Oh my
backup.
God, have
And we didn't blow the
mercy."
Saints
He's
out.
not
Hey,
starting.
Wally, did we?
He's a backup.
That
He's
ain't the
not
question you should
starting.
ask.
Hey, Wally,
Whoa.
did we blow the Saints out? I don't think we blew them out.
Nah, we beat
But did
them.
we win though? But hold
Yeah,
on,
we won.
Twan said he's the same guy to say I don't care.
We won,
I
but
don't
we
get
didn't
it.
blow
As
them
long as we
out.
gotta win.
Lord
Because
have mercy.
blowouts don't matter. Blowouts don't matter, you Twan.
Well,
As
yeah, a
long as
win
we
is a
can
win.
win.
A win is
Okay,
a
then.
win.
So
Yeah.
I
why
can
you
tell
brought
what
that
Twan
up?
be full of shit. Twan be full of shit half of the shit he said.
No.
God.
No, but when Q was
Finish
talking, Q
strong.
made it sound like we damn near blew him out.
A win
We
is a
swept the
win.
niggas. What you
A win is
talking
a
about?
win, but that was last year. They got a better quarterback this year. We got a better quarterback this year.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Break out
According
the
to y'all.
Negro spirituals. Here we go.
And what else do they have?
Man, I'm not gonna tell you again what else they have. I mean, you heard me say this already, bro.
You put respect on
You're
Kamara. You
trying to
put
ask me the
respect on
same
Chris
question.
Olave,
You better
but
take
you
them
don't put no
gold and
respect.
black glitter thongs off and get in your Carolina Panther boxes and stop that cap.
Hey, he got them Derek Carr draws on, man. I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Walk around here.
They got
Come on.
man. They got Twan over there shaking, man.
They don't got me
Come
shaking. I'm just
on.
saying that.
They
Look,
got-
you just
They got him scared.
they
Scared.
got okay. So at
Hold
wide
on.
receiver, if I'm not mistaken, the wide receiver they got Michael Thompson. Y'all said y'all ain't afraid of him. They got
Who?
Chris Olave,
And
who
he
had
wrong.
a stellar rookie year. Yeah, they got Alvin Kamara in the backfield. I dare one of y'all to say he ain't shit.
No, he don't. He ain't
He
starting.
ain't shit.
He ain't starting. He's suspended.
Full. He just suspended this year? For how long?
Yes. 6
Yeah.
games.
Suspended for 6
Yeah,
games, bro. What the fuck you
we'll
talking
see
about?
We'll see him in
Who that
another
backup?
game.
Who that backup?
The backup running back, I think it's Jamal Williams.
Yeah. And he
They
came
did get that boy
Kansas City.
from Detroit.
Yeah, but he only had one good year at Detroit.
And then they went and got Kendra Miller from the draft, though.
Who?
Kendra Miller.
Who the fuck is that?
All right, man. See, I watch football, bro. I watch
No.
all types of football.
I watch football too. Who the fuck is that?
Hey, man, because you don't know who he is, Q. It's not my problem.
Nigga, I know everybody. So the
He
fucking
played at
point is
TCU,
he
nigga.
ain't worth a
He
damn.
played at TCU.
That boy ain't worth a hot shit.
Whatever.
A hot shit at that.
Did you ask me who he was? I told you who he was, and now you're going to tell me how he played. I told
He
you
a
who he was.
hot motherfucker. He ain't even a cold shit in the toilet.
Twan, I'm tired of you eating that edife and shit sandwich and coming up here and spilling all this bullshit up on here.
He is. He drinking New Orleans water. He over there eating Cajun pasta with his black ass.
I asked you last time about your heart about this team. Did Derek Carr go to a better team to a bad team, or did he go from a bad team to a better team?
Hey, look, man. I'm not listening to this. I'm not listening to the silly-os this morning,
No.
man.
You said
You know what I'm saying?
you like the debate, right? So let's dive in it. Just dive into it with me. Did he go from the Raiders to the Saints as a better team?
Who?
Derek Carr.
Yep. He went to a better team.
How? Where?
The coaching over there with the Raiders is terrible.
What was their record?
All right,
So
listen,
we
man.
gonna pretend like Dennis Allen is better.
You're not gonna push me. One thing,
So we gonna pretend like this nigga is all well at coaching.
We're coming with facts. I just want you to answer the questions. There's no gun to your head. You can plead a fifth if you want to. Then I know what side you stand on.
I know who he is. He the running back out of TCU. He ain't shit.
What you want to do? What you want to do? So let's go down this road.
Hey,
So
Captain. Hey, look, ask your boy. Hey, Captain Morgan, tell them about Kendra Miller out of TCU. See, look, man. All that tells me is that Q. All that tells me is Q didn't watch no TCU games.
Where was he in the Super Bowl when they needed his ass? Where was he in their biggest game of the year, motherfucker? Where was he?
What Super Bowl?
I call that college football game the Super Bowl, which he didn't show up in. Him, Dugan didn't show up. None of the motherfuckers from
Hey,
TCU showed
So
up.
how you gonna just get on him?
But
How you gonna
he's
just
so
get on
god.
him?
But he's so motherfucking good.
But Q,
But
you see that?
but that ain't got nothing to do with his stats.
Yeah, he over here drinking their bath water, acting like he worth a fuck, and that boy ain't did shit.
You see how
Yeah,
he
he did.
right back to Kendrick Miller? Let's get back to the topic at hand. How is the Saints better than the Oakland Raiders? Their
All right.
record ain't better.
Let me say it one more time. Because I don't think I think you trying to go somewhere with this popping bullets, and you just keep running into a dead end. You keep running into a dead end.
I always hit my target.
I already told you. Now you ain't gonna hit your target with me. I'm not an easy win. Not with me. I'm not an easy win. I'm not an easy win. You know, to the shorted mind, you could get them. You can't get me with this. Listen, I already told you and explained to you how I thought that New Orleans was the better team. You're doing is you're choosing not to believe me, and you keep asking all these additional questions.
So
I already showed you. I just ran their damn team down. Every time I get an answer out of my mouth, you load it with another question. You ready to go with another question?
But bro, you gave me Thomas. Is Thomas better than
so listen to this.
Hold on. Listen.
Either you trying to make the claim that I'm in. Either you trying to make the claim that I'm someone got some love for New England, or either you got some type of love for the Raiders. So which one is it?
Hold on. You gave me a rookie running back. Are you telling me he's better than the running back?
I was asked who was the backup. That's why I said his name.
I didn't ask you about the backup. I asked you, did Derek Carr go to the Saints and join a better team than what he had with the Raiders?
Derek Carr left the Raiders and went to a better team.
And
then you said how. And then I explained to you how. Whether you choose to take the answer or not is not up to me.
But it don't make sense. Then it's all
to you, it don't make sense.
So how many yards did Thompson get last year?
What was the Raiders' record?
What was the Raiders' record?
Your record don't mean you was a better team, man.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. He's smoking dope.
It don't. Your record don't mean you was a better team.
Oh, so that means with us winning 5 games, we've been Super Bowl bound. Since that's the case, since you won't say that shit.
A lot of times it matters what division you play in too, bro. Come on, man. Don't stop that shit, man.
Oh my Lord.
He wasn't in the harder division last year?
He came to a better team, bro.
Hey, look.
Boy, the bias is real. That's what the fuck this is right here.
Hey, Twan, give up, Doc. This ain't going good.
It ain't looking good nor sounding good.
It's going good for me because I'm proving my point.
Look, you're not.
Poppin' Bullets ain't making no fucking point.
Listen to what the nigga's saying. Listen to what you're saying. You arguing that Derek fucking Carr left. Oh, hold on. He said that they got better coaching. Now, the problem with New Orleans last year was their fucking coaching. That was the number one problem with them bitches. After Jameis Winston went down with a bad broken back.
The coaching with the Raiders was terrible, bro.
The coaching with New Orleans was terrible.
Yeah.
They talking about like Allen like he the worst coach they ever had.
Yeah. You might have listened to some New Orleans podcasts. They speak to him like our last coach. Yeah.
Exactly. They treat him like Matt Rhule. Just say it.
Hey, I was gonna say it, but that's how they treat him.
Hey, look at this. What wide receiver is better than Devontae Adams on the Saints? I'll wait.
None of them.
We're not doing no player for player shit, bro.
Jacobs. Then tight end
better than Josh Jacobs that's on the Saints.
None.
Okay. What tight end is better than Hunter Renfrow that's on the Saints? Okay. No. I'll wait. Jacoby Myers. Ain't no.
But that's not even the tight end they had last year. They had the boy that got married. What's his name?
The one that's on the Giants now, Waller.
On the Giant, Darren Waller.
Hold on. Hold tight. You said hold on. So what was our record last year?
Mance Crosby.
What was our record last year?
7-10.
They are not better. I mean, they are better.
Popping bullets. What was our record last year?
I don't know. Google it.
No,
7
I'm
and 10.
asking
Come on.
you. You asking me 1,000 questions. Let me ask you some.
Come on, 7 and 10. Everybody know
You,
that,
you,
man.
you didn't like my answer.
He was
Everybody was
what?
7-10
And
except for the
Wally, don't
Bucks.
help
You
his
know
ass
that.
out. I'm over here doing. Look, I'm doing my shit on my own. I can carry my own weight. Let him do it. So
All
what
right.
was New Orleans' record last year?
7 and 10. Come on, Doc.
7 and what?
10. Same as ours.
What was the Raiders' record last year?
I don't know. What was it?
They
I don't
was
know.
But
6
I think they
and
6 and
11.
so they're one game different. I mean, hell, we was in the
But y'all was just ready to give me hell because y'all said they were the better team.
Because they played
According to
by
the
a
record,
game.
according to
a harder
the record,
division.
according to
By a
the record,
game.
according to the record,
So you gonna
New
stick your
Orleans
chest
had a
out with
better
that
team.
shit by a
The way
game,
y'all
bro.
putting it,
By a
Hey,
game.
You said the record. You said the wins don't. The record didn't matter.
I just said
I'll
that.
be
But
damned.
I said according to what y'all
And I
said,
said,
then whoever had the better record, but you know what it was is Poppin Bullets didn't do his homework, and he just assumed that the Raiders had a better
no.
record.
You didn't see.
And they don't.
What you didn't do is let me go through my spiel. You kept cutting me off.
No.
Run it.
All right, go ahead.
So at the end of the day, if we're gonna look at the Raiders and the Raiders, that same team with Waller and them and everybody else they had on that team,
Mm-hmm.
and then take them and put them over here in the South, and then take New Orleans and put them. I want to see what y'all would do with who the Raiders got to play with in their division. That is a harder division, my guy.
Are you talking about some woulda coulda shit? Are you talking about some woulda coulda shit? Or are you talking about something that actually happened?
last year?
Their division is better. Their division is better than ours. Is that some
last year was?
Hey, listen. Let me tell y'all what happened on this.
No.
I'm gonna say it again. Let me tell y'all what happened.
Once again, you won't answer my question.
Let me tell y'all what happened.
Harder
Go
than
ahead.
ours.
Yeah. JSU said Poppin goes by position. That's a weak ass debate. Let me tell you what Poppin did.
What's that?
He thought that the Raiders, he just assumed the Raiders had a better record. Because he asked me 14 times, maybe 20. He said, what was the Raiders' records last year? What was the record last year?
I had my point to it.
Until I looked and I was like, you know what? The Raiders actually had a worse record than New Orleans.
I have my point to that. But if you would let me go through my spiel,
you didn't have no. Come on,
answer my question. And answer my question.
Cut it out, Poppy. You didn't have no point to that.
Yes, I did. Because I knew you were gonna say that. I said even if their record was 6 and 10, the New Orleans we even have 6 wins over there in the division. Their division is tougher than ours.
So why did you try to make me look stupid when I said even if you have a worse record, you can still be a better team?
Oh my God, you missed the whole.
No, that's because that seems like that's what you're trying to prove right now. You're trying to say that the Raiders are better. Aren't you telling me right now the Raiders are better than New Orleans, even though they had a better record?
They are better because they face harder teams, and we don't.
But when I said you can have a worse record and you can still have the better team, then you wasn't with it.
What? Say it again.
When I said the record doesn't always define you, it could be where you play at. Didn't I say that, Wally? Wally, didn't I say that?
Yeah, you said that.
I said it depends on what. I said depends on what conference and shit you playing in.
Now,
I ain't hear nothing about no conference, and I didn't even say nothing. When
wow.
Q jumped in.
Hey, Twan, check this out. Now, on offense, last year the Raiders had a better offense, and if you look at the team that he came from, the weapons he had last year and the weapons he have this year, the Raiders were better on offense. Now, defense, the Raiders were bottom of the barrel, whereas New Orleans were like top 15 defense last year, but they're older this year. So that's why I said when we had the discussion before,
they're older by a year.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're older by a year, and they had a lot of injuries last year, and they didn't do a lot of replacing guys. I'm saying the guys they lost and the guys they replaced them with injuries. I mean, with the injuries they had last year, the likelihood of them being injured is higher. Therefore, I'm choosing, when we had this discussion, Atlanta has a better likelihood of being better this year than New Orleans.
Oh, okay. So Wally, listen. On defense, they got Cameron Jordan.
I know that.
I'm only gonna name the guys that matter, man. They got Saunders over there. They got Carl Granderson over there. I don't want to so when I say they got Marshawn Lattimore still over there. They got the Honey Badger. They got the Honey Badger over there. And then people keep right on, Cameron Jordan's getting older, but he's still producing.
Yeah,
He's still producing. He still somehow winds up in our backfield every game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That defense is still solid as hell, man. They
It's
even
solid.
got they got a bum ass dude that should have never been on our team over there, and Troy Pride Jr. that's never gonna play.
Yeah,
But we put him on the field. We put him on the field when he was with us, and he like a fourth backup
I
at
understand
corner
that
over
totally.
there. You know what I'm saying? Them boys working with a good offense and a good defense. I
But
worry when we play them. It's not uncommon for me to say that we might not win that game.
okay, that's okay. But listen, okay, with second game,
That's
that may be a difference.
experience over there too. Not am I wrong, Wally?
No, but look at the average games those guys have missed in the last 2 or 3 years. And each guy you just named, other than Cam, I think Cam played a lot. But those other guys, they lost. They average around 4 to 5 games a season being out. So we keep talking about JC, but they got a whole bunch of guys that are doing those JC numbers. And you know I'm telling the truth.
I
Honey
can't
Badger went
debate it.
out.
I can't debate it.
Honey Badger been out. The what's his name? That cornerback you named, he been out. I'm just saying.
Honey Badger ain't been out like JC. They ain't been out like Horn, bro. It's not.
But the last couple of years he had, not at the beginning of his career. Last year he was out. The year before he was out too. I'm just saying. Maybe he's wearing down. The guy has the last couple seasons have been putting in those JC numbers. That's all I'm saying. And if you look at the offensive line, 3 of the 5 last year were out with season ending injuries. And if you bring in the guys that they had last year, plus those guys
I got you. So Tyrann Mathieu missed 3 games last year. You gotta know. I'm sitting over. Look, guys. When I come to debate shows, I come prepared. I got my laptop, everything with me. He only missed 3 games last year. He missed 3.
JC? Okay, JC missed 3. Gotcha. I'm just saying, same numbers. You know I'm telling the truth. Come on, Doc. I look at it every day.
But if you're gonna go the year before that, then JC what, and then Tyrann Mathieu what?
Come on, Doc.
But see, I'm not comparing JC Horn to Tyrann Mathieu. I'm comparing their defense to our defense, the whole thing. Their team to our team, the whole team.
Correct. And I'm saying that their defense is older and is more likely to be injured. Is that a incredibly large leap? We both reasonable now.
What would you rate our defense? Are they old, mid, or young?
No, they're young. Our defense is young. They average around 24, 25 years old.
And you also judge the team by its players. But I guess y'all don't see that. Y'all just see a jersey number on the back and think that's how you judge a fucking team.
I mean, look, man, we can't judge too much. I mean, look, we had the same record as the Saints did last year.
They were in
as a matter of fact, all 3 of our teams there. We all topped out at we damn near all had the same record.
Shit, you're right. The Bucks, I got lucky. They got lucky. They got 8. That was luck. It wasn't like
the only reason why Tampa Bay went is because they got that extra win and nothing more.
That's it. Yeah.
If we had some corners, but and I know y'all don't want to hear this. If we had our cornerback out there, I think we were in the playoffs.
Yep, we would have been in the playoffs. You're right. If
a guy that wasn't available for us, I think we would have been in the playoffs because he would have been on the guy catching all the balls that game.
Yeah, you're right. And then that was the best game that damn Sam played
in his life.
You're right. He was playing out of his mind that game.
So looking at the average, this is why I'm not worried, because you're saying that these guys are more experienced. Right, they are more experienced. They haven't been on the big stage in a long time, but they do have experience, and with that experience, it means 14 interceptions. And my team is going to eat. Somebody
Pro Bowler
cornerback is going to be a Pro Bowler off of Derek Carr out of our division. Watch when I say it. He throw 2 interceptions every fucking game.
JSU said that the Saints is the less of our words in the division. Come on, James. So that's not true, man.
He's
You
absolutely
talking
right.
about Tampa Bay is the least of our worries.
Nobody even thinking about Tampa Bay. That's why we don't talk about them.
No, you're right. Nobody
Right,
talk
because
about it.
they're that bad.
Yeah, so why you even bring them up? No, are they still
No,
here?
because James should say that the Saints are the least of our worries.
He's right, because Tampa, we already kicked them out the division.
No, yeah, that's
That-
the team that's the least of our worries is Tampa Bay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You like that?
Pretty good, dog. That's pretty good. Pretty
Everybody
good.
kicked them out of the division. Like like that's why we talk about them. They're not competition.
He broke my
Jason's
train of
right.
thought on that one. Oh man. Hey, but on the real though, Twan, man, I believe that our defensive line and that offensive line, you're right. Their defensive line is gonna be tough. It's just how inexperienced our offensive line is compared to their defensive line. That's gonna be a battle, dude. That's gonna be a true battle. But I don't know if their backfield gonna be out there because those guys may get injured. Which gives us a chance.
They ain't got no running game.
Not for the first couple games, no. And Williams,
who that said that what you call is not suspended, but that's not what I heard.
he gonna be suspended. He may not be suspended yet.
He's gonna be suspended. He's gonna be suspended anywhere to 6 to 8 games.
You're talking about Kamara?
Kamara,
Yeah,
he's gonna be
Kamara,
suspended
yeah.
6 to 8. He ain't getting away from that.
No. He got convicted in court.
Because he didn't get the games last year, so he's getting them this year because he like Wiley just said, he got convicted. See, they couldn't do nothing to him because he hadn't went to court.
Yep.
I mean, they could have a lot of time, but they knew New Orleans ain't had nobody. You know how sometimes they would go ahead and the team does, but New Orleans couldn't afford to set him out last year. The team go ahead and say, well, we're gonna get ahead of it, and we're gonna go ahead and suspend them or do whatever, because you disrespect the shield if you get into any kind of shit. If you even get accused of some shit, you shouldn't even have been in that situation.
You ain't lying. This ain't the NBA. You can't be no.
They jumped that man.
Yeah, they can't. They couldn't do it last year because they was injury ridden last year. When James was going down his back and a couple
offensive
linemen.
linemen.
There
was 3 other offensive linemen.
Exactly.
The center was the left guard. I mean the right. I think it was the whole left side. If I'm correct.
And why I kept saying like
the right side. My bad. The right side.
And I understand a little bit of what Twan's saying because last year said, oh, we swept them, but they was a beat up team last year. They were beat.
Yeah, they were totally beat up.
But they didn't, because of their money situation and everything they got going on. They didn't get that much better, y'all. They ended up getting their call, and they couldn't do nothing in and they luckily they went and got the coach came back. Denver wanted them, and they gave him a first round pick.
They ended up getting. I think they got a little better.
Yeah, they were dead in the water, y'all. They were dead in the water.
I think they got a little better on offense from the receiver perspective. However, like I keep saying, even Atlanta, when we're talking about Atlanta, you can't throw the ball if you're on your ass. That's the problem.
No, they putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound.
Yeah,
they're not built for longevity. This is some quick fix type of shit.
No, you right, Pop, because they old. They old.
That's what I'm trying to tell Twan.
At some point in time, man, they old.
Yeah, they're
going for one more hoorah. See if they can do it. You ain't gonna do it, bro. Especially the talent that you had, and they coming here with the talent you got now. Nah, you ain't got no Hunter Renfro.
And now you're gonna be in financial trouble come next year. Big time financial trouble. They ain't gonna be.
They're already in it.
You ain't got no Adams. You ain't got no Jacobs. You ain't got none of that.
No, they ain't got none of that. And the thing about it is, even if they did, Carr always throw interceptions. This is the problem.
Consistently.
Yeah, he's consistent with that. He's not as bad as Jameis, but not like it's far off.
14 guys, 14 interceptions. That means he throws 2 of them a game. I'm expecting our boys to eat.
Hey, Wallace, stay the fuck off that. Hey, when Jameis ain't got nothing to do with this, You gonna leave my boy alone, bro?
All right. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah, man. Jameis's back is cracked like them crab legs, bro.
Hey, y'all had a
every
W
time.
the week. Y'all had a W the last couple days ago. You saw what y'all former receiver did with that girlfriend?
Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. He got away with that because man, I thought he
What
was
he
out
do?
there, bro. His girlfriend. You didn't see that all over the internet where ex Florida State receiver girlfriend set him up.
It was
Sent his brother over there to
Rudolph.
kill him. Yeah,
Yeah, Rudolph.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
remember Rudolph, our wide receiver? Like a lot of people try. Like I mean, he was a
He was
beast with us.
ours.
But one of the things that he did that captured like the hearts of people was they had went to go see some kids at a school, and he had sat with this little white dude that was handicapped because the other kids wouldn't sit with him. You know, and he was dating some girl. Then he get to court, come to find out this bitch was married, and she never told him. And he told her, "Look," he said, "I don't want to." And Kendall can appreciate this story. And he was like, "Look, man, you're not my girlfriend." Boom, boom, boom. And she was like, "Why you don't want to be my boyfriend?" Still not telling this nigga that she married. Then she went and got a BBL. Hey, look, man, black women, stop lying and saying black men making y'all do that shit. Y'all do that shit because y'all want to. We don't even like that shit.
This ain't the show. This ain't the show for that. This ain't the show for that.
Yeah, we don't even like that shit.
But let's stick to sports. Let's stick to sports.
Yeah. So this dude, what she did is she get in court, you know, and then did you see her in court, Wally? I mean, I knew they was gonna lose anyway. She talking shit to the judge and just couldn't help herself, bro. And she called up her brother and told him in a text to go shoot his shit up. And she said she's in court. She said I wasn't telling them to shoot him. Man, how many texts do you get where somebody say go shoot that shit up and it don't include the person? So she sent 4 dumbasses over there, including her little brother, and they and then the mom came out and was like, "Look, my son is innocent. Y'all get away from the house. Your sister's lying." And then one of them told to do it like, "I'm on devil time" and all this other shit. And so Travis Rudolph, I guess he said, "You know what? Y'all don't disrespect my mom crib." Whatever, he came out with that AR. And put bullets in their ass, man, and one of them died.
They sucker punched his brother.
Yeah,
and they sucker punched him because they didn't want to do nothing. Then when they did that, one of the guys had a gun, and when he saw that, he ran inside to get his AR. When he got that,
he put holes in their ass.
He put holes in their butt.
And so these dumb motherfuckers decided not to go to the hospital. They drove around because they knew they was wrong, right? And then by the time they decided to take the one that was seriously badly injured to the hospital, it was too late. He died there. And the whole thing that was crazy is that Travis Rudolph was the defendant in the court case, not this girl who sent 4 niggas to go kill him.
Nope.
And then during court is when he found out this bitch was married.
Yeah, that's
so I'm like, okay, so nobody is charging her with nothing. She took him to court.
You saw what she said about her brother? I didn't tell him to go over there and shoot nobody.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, you on some crazy
He
stuff."
was lying like hell on the stand too.
Yeah. I'm just saying that does Papa, that is football related because
but they ruined. Yeah, the man was playing with the Dolphins at the time, and then the Dolphins released them. The Dolphins released them because of that shit.
While I was talking about when we didn't want to bring. I don't want to talk about what color, race.
Yeah. I got you. I got that part.
We got to stay away from that type of that.
Okay, we'll stay away from that.
Yeah,
I was just talking about in general. And you know what's crazy, Papa? She was on the stand, and the judge was asking her questions. She was snapping at the judge. She was snapping at she was snapping at her lawyer, his lawyer. She was snapping at everybody, at the jury, and they wonder why. It was embarrassing.
But the judge had to all but say, "Bitch, shut up." I mean, that's pretty much what it sounded like.
Yeah.
You know, she was trying to be a damn lawyer. I ain't answering shit unless you answer my questions. I was like, oh my God, man, this man is in court for this. But at the end of the day, this man lost his job, his career. They done sullied his name, and He got released from the Dolphins because of that shit. The Dolphins have refused to pick him back up.
Yep.
And yeah, that's just crazy.
And the Canadian League.
Yeah, that's crazy. And she wanted to be the next. She wanted to be the next Rudolph, and the whole time she was married.
Oh yeah, and she's still married now to him.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, she ain't divorced. She's still
Y'all gotta be
married.
careful, bro. Y'all gotta be careful.
She's still married.
Yeah,
Hey.
look, man. It's some guys taking some L's out there. Look, man. I love Zion Williamson to death, but he's catching one. Right?
Ooh, Zion. Oh, baby.
He'll be all right.
Hey, between him and doggone Ja, I'm like, man,
I don't know who more mess who.
Carolina's, man.
Hey, look, be honest with you,
Go ahead.
Zion's all right. He'll be all right because I mean, hey, you got it's your girlfriend pregnant, not your side chick.
Well,
And
he
then now
ain't
that-
gonna be all right.
Hold on. Plus, he ain't married, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's-
see,
Let me tell you why he's not gonna be all right. Because
Go
the
ahead.
girl that's putting all that stuff out there is a porn star.
Foreign star.
Okay.
There you go.
yeah. I mean, we know all that, but I'm
It
saying
matters, but Pop, it matters in the public eye, man. It could keep.
Garoppolo was with a porn star. Ain't changing his career.
He was out on a date with one. I mean, that was some
his
TMZ
girlfriend.
shit.
No, his girlfriend.
Yeah, it
was
was
a porn
his
star.
girlfriend. You're right.
Yeah,
But
bro.
look, but this
Did
girl.
you know that they even passed for him in Las Vegas that he can have any woman he wants in Las Vegas? Do you know they said that?
God,
He probably can.
No, they Las Vegas like I don't know if it was the mayor or whoever said, hey, he's free to have any woman he wants here in Las Vegas.
Pop, and let me tell you where it hurts Zion at though, because you don't just like. You got like people like Tatum out here. I love what he's doing. Like he let his mom control his money. He don't spend none of his basketball checks. He only spend money off endorsements. That's what's gonna hurt Zion, man. These endorsement companies, bro.
Yep.
They're not gonna fuck with him, bro. They're
He was
not.
making major money. Yeah. Yeah. He
You know
was
what I'm
making major
saying?
money.
All like
Nike
three of his
had-
endorsement people done dropped him. Mountain Dew dropped him.
He's still young. He'll be all right, man.
Oh, okay. You keep thinking these motherfuckers won't hold that shit over your head.
If John Morant can go and show a gun and get forgiveness and come back to the NBA and only get suspended for 6 games, this man will be all right for having a side chick.
But he might be getting ready to get suspended for damn near 60 games coming up.
Yeah, but I bet you Zion Williams ain't gonna do this again. So
I'm gonna be honest with you too, man.
I hope
But
not.
Let's get back to football.
Let's get it.
I don't believe that John Morant is gonna change a little bit. I think he gonna do the same shit until he get kicked out the league altogether.
Unfortunately.
It's just like that,
right.
just like that dude Johnny Manziel. He never learned his lesson, bro.
He eventually got right and started playing Canadian ball.
When it was too late.
I mean, he's still making money. I mean,
He played
NFL money.
He got kicked out the Canadian League. Look it up.
And then he started playing
He started playing the little football, the arena football.
arena football. So I mean, like I said, it ain't all of it.
That's rock bottom for an athlete, bro.
Hey, look, that's better something than nothing, brother.
Well, them checks is only about 26K, bro.
He did. That's all right. I'll take a 26K check. You know, some people don't get that.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do that to replace your salary. You know what I'm saying?
But his daddy is the rich.
The thing about Johnny Manziel is he comes from a rich family.
He don't have
He good. He good.
Yeah.
It don't matter about Johnny.
But if his parents was like, yeah, you gotta go get your own money, we ain't spending a dime on you, he'd be in trouble.
Oh, he made trouble.
He all right, man. He's straight. He'll be okay, man. I ain't worried about it. He made some millions in the NFL too.
Yeah, first round draft pick. He made some. Open and spin it off.
So yeah, he'll be okay. All of them be all right, except for maybe John Morant.
I don't trust John Morant, man. He just not gonna stop listening to them homies. We seen it play out. This played out in my life, bro. All these niggas around you when you got everything going, you got that money. When I was at Florida State, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, you play on the team, boom, boom, boom. These niggas surround you, you the guy. And then if you get hurt or you get outcasted or shit is gone, it's just like in real life. Then them same people don't come around no more. You ain't the it factor.
I mean,
And that, I would say it hurts. It does kind of hurt, but that shit is real life, man. You got to choose your friends wisely, bro.
It is. I mean, I'm sure he's heard the same story too. All you can
Because
do,
when he get locked up, them niggas ain't coming to see him.
I got you, but the only thing you can do is pray for him and hope it reaches him, bro.
And that's you right, brother. You're right.
He's a millionaire, so I'm not worried about it. He'll be all right.
But I don't trust him.
There's no need to trust him. You're not hanging out with him.
I don't trust him. I wouldn't put nothing up for him. I wouldn't let him in. I wouldn't endorse his ass.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
it gets to a point in life where you got to show that you are trying to be a better person, man, and you got to prove it.
Bro, he's young and dumb right now. He ain't up like 22 years old.
Right, well,
he's young and dumb. He going
old
through.
sometimes young fools turn into old fools.
That too. But let's see. All we do is sit back. I mean, I hope he turns it around. That's all we can say. You know what I mean? That's it for
Well, and I know we ain't going into one of the things that, man. Look, I'm from New York City, man. I've been around it all. One of the things I don't want us getting into is like us being afraid to hold each other accountable. Because one of the things when it comes to John Moran is that people are saying that people are unfairly pointing the finger at him and all this or whatever. But when you've been given when God has blessed you with an opportunity like that, everybody's not blessed with that type of opportunity. So you got to fix that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and that's what any job or any.
Because sometimes what we do, although it shouldn't, can affect the next brother coming up behind us, man. And they like, look, Twan didn't act right over here. Twan didn't do this right or whatever. Boom. And then Popping Bullets is up next and they go popping. Look, Twan did all this. We just don't trust. But that ain't what I did. Don't got shit to do with Popping Bullets.
Yeah, I mean, but it's all.
But the world we live in sees it that way.
I mean, hey, you gotta know how to play the game. Everybody gotta know. Everybody already do know. I mean, hey, that's just even in the NFL, we've had plenty of guys do some horrible shit, bro. And so it affects everybody. It affects from little kids that looked up to him all the way up to the commissioner, how he's gonna run it, how he's gonna treat the next player if they mess up, putting everybody in hard situations, and how they're gonna be disciplined. Because just one little thing you did blew up. Now it's so big that hey, now you kicked out. Even if you're doing a good thing, get boycotted. Just throwing that in there. So,
all right, so one of the things I want to say about Derek Carr, I had to pull it up. I see little people getting away with these little Derek Carr statements, and some people was like, with the interceptions, and some people in the chat was like he was trash. And this was just last year. He played 15 games. We know the 2 games he didn't play in. His record was 6-9, but he completed 60% of his passes. He threw for 3,500 yards in the games he played in. He had 24 touchdowns. We ain't had a quarterback since Cam that's had 24 touchdowns in a year. He had 14 interceptions. Over his career, he's 63, 79, 35,000 fucking yards, bro. Those are getting close to Hall of Fame numbers.
Yeah, but he's not a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Well, not yet. If he was to somehow get a Super Bowl under him, because that's what we said about Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, we said he wasn't a Hall of Fame quarterback, and then when he got that Super Bowl, his numbers look different with a Super Bowl win.
Yeah, but Matthew different league.
And Matthew Stafford yards is way more than Derek Carr's, I bet.
What?
Matthew Stafford's yards are probably way more than Derek Carr's.
Would you like to hear?
Go ahead.
I'm curious.
All right. Oh, let me pull it up.
So 35,000 yards is where Derek Carr is, right? Where's Matthew Stafford's now?
Okay. All right, so
I'm not saying Matthew Stafford's a Hall of Famer either, though.
No. You're absolutely right. Because like his career yards is 52,000.
That's what I'm saying. That boy got
52K.
He got an arm, and the thing about it is when Matthew.
But his throwing percentage is the same as Derek Carr's every year. And Derek Carr had a better passing completion percentage. Well, he wasn't very good last year. The year that he won the Super Bowl, he was even lower. Derek Carr beat him out in completions. Now, we know as people that watch the game, that could be to the weapons that's on your team. You gotta count on that wide receiver with his hands. Sometimes you gotta depend on the guy that you dump the ball down to with that yards after the catch.
And we both know that Matthew didn't have a lot.
And he has,
Detroit.
and honestly, Matthew Stafford's been playing longer than him.
I bet you Matthew Stafford got at least interceptions than Derek Carr
check
too.
that out.
Well, yeah, Matthew Stafford had 8 interceptions last year, but he ain't playing every game last year. But he had 17. But he had 17 in the year he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I can get that new system.
Derek Carr only had 14 last year.
I mean, it's 3 different. I mean, it ain't that much too far. But overall, like over career, who got more touchdowns?
What's the career difference?
Who got the more interceptions?
Well, yeah, I mean, Matthew Stafford got 333 touchdowns over his career.
No, interceptions.
Oh, interceptions. He's at 169. Let me tell you though, but do these numbers sound good though? He had 8 last year. He had 8 last year. 17.
Hold on, you do
17 the year before.
No.
How
You
many
doing
does
it.
Derek Carr have?
There you go, Twan.
Career-wise.
Go ahead.
Career-wise, interceptions. 169.
To what? How many touchdowns did he have?
I said 333 touchdowns to 169 interceptions.
So half his touchdown.
His average passer rate. I mean, his average rating was 90.9, which is excellent.
Hold on a second. What was Matthew Stafford's numbers?
That's the numbers that I'm reading off right now.
Okay, what is Carr's numbers?
His overall numbers, I was just looking at last year.
That's what we're looking at overall. How many touchdowns and how many interceptions overall?
I got you. Yeah, I got you. All right.
I know you said somebody got 330 touchdowns, 169 interceptions.
That's Stafford over his whole career.
330 touchdowns, 169.
Yep.
You can do the percentage. You know how to do the percentages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Derek Carr has only played 9 seasons so far. All right, I'm trying to find his totals.
And Matthew Stafford's got to be like around 11.
Yeah, 11 or 12 years, something like that. By time for him to retire.
I mean, I can look it up real quick. Matthew Stafford.
I'm looking at
Derek Carr.
looking at Derek Carr. Yeah, it's Derek Carr. All right, so for his lifetime is 35 yards, 35K lifetime in passes. His touchdowns is 217. His interceptions are 99.
About the same.
Yep. And his overall passing rater is better. Look, hear this. It's better than Matthew Stafford's. Matthew Stafford's lifetime is 90.9. Derek Carr's is 91.8.
Oh, that ain't big. That ain't big.
But what I'm saying, hey, but Wally, you see what I'm saying? Like, when people think there's a grave difference, he's not a bad quarterback, is what I'm telling you with Derek Carr. He's not a bad quarterback.
He's not bad. He's not great.
But hold on a second.
These are some pretty nice numbers, popping bullets, bro. It ain't a lot of quarterbacks with these numbers.
He's always had weapons.
But you got to look at that's what I'm trying to say. You got to look at the weapons he had compared to that was in Detroit.
Detroit ain't never had fucking weapons other than Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah.
But hold on. How many years did he play with Megatron? I don't know. He played with Megatron, but maybe 4 years.
Yeah, I think.
Who you talking about, Stafford?
Yeah.
Man, listen to this. Y'all don't even want to hear that. Stafford's passing yards Okay, so he has some weapons. I'm gonna go from 2011 up. In 2011, he had 5,000 passing yards.
Well, who he passed to? Who was the weapon?
Let me just get this out first, Wally. 2012, he had 4,900. He almost did it again. In 2013, he had 4,600, 4,200, 4,200, 4,300, 4,400. Then he slipped in 2018. He had 3,777.
Yeah,
But he ain't playing all the games. In 2019, he got hurt. He had 2,499. The very next year, 4,084. And then his first year with the Rams, 4,886.
Mm-hmm.
And this past year was 2,000.
So he's a 4,000 thrower for sure.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, he fluctuate between. He's a 4,000 thrower too as well.
I was about to say I'm about to do Derek Carr. Look, last year was 3,500. Before that, he was 4,804. Before that, 4,100. Before that, 4,054. Before that, 4,049. Man, those are some nice numbers.
And then the rest of them from 2014
was in like mid 300, either mid 3,000s or 3,987.
In
2015 season.
That's some good yards. We didn't take that quarterback all day long.
You should when you got weapons.
He's not terrible, man. And now he got Olave and Thompson to throw to.
I'm not.
But he's had good weapons. If you think about it, he had Waller. He's had what they can do to Mario Cooper. He had
Wally, are we ready to count that against him?
No, I'm just saying is he had damn good receivers
compared to what he has now.
That boy had the number one receiver. He had a top 5 running back. He had a good tight end, a decent old line, and still couldn't get it done. Still mid. Thank you, J. Issue.
He don't have a good tight end this year.
Why is we arguing Derek Carr? What is going on here? What is going on?
We're having a good discussion. We were just trying to figure out with our take out.
Yeah, we're just putting some numbers to the people that we got to play. When we're talking about this, and so when people are saying Derek Carr is a bum, he's not.
He's not a bum.
He actually turns out not to be no bum.
and then a lot of those yards are garbage yards. Those are trying to catch back up. Well, you got to throw the ball because he's playing from behind. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, he's also a turnover machine. Not as bad as some quarterbacks. But if we're going off what he did last year.
Well, let's be honest with each other.
If he throws 14 interceptions, that means that's 2 interceptions a game.
I'm glad you said that, Poppin' Bullets, because you probably saw it. So, Derek Carr last year threw 14 interceptions. That's bad. His quarterbacks is throwing more than that, but let's say that's bad for him. 2021, 14 again. That's bad. But in 2020, COVID year, 9. The year before that, only 8.
Mm-hmm.
The year before that, 10. The year before that, 13. The year before that, only 6.
That's when he was in his bag. Them 3 years, that was when he was in his bag. He's not in his bag no more. He is going against Father Time, and he's got to learn a new system with a dumbass coach. I think
it's proving the point. The point I was trying to prove to you earlier, and I think this proves my point, is that I personally thought the Raiders was a bad team. I thought they had weapons, but overall, I didn't think he had a great team.
The coaching was horrible.
The coaching was horrible. It was worse than the coaching at New Orleans.
Yeah, they're damn near even.
Because remember that the year before they fired the coach and the damn assistant coach took him to the damn playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Then they fired the guy.
That was dumb as hell.
Unlike the Raiders, they didn't see fit to try to go out there and win a game because they weren't going up to the playoffs. But our dumbass division, we had to make sure we had our starters because one game would have kept you into the playoffs, right? That's why we went 7-10. It's not because we're better than Oakland Raiders. We're not. Not last year. Nobody was in our division.
Not last year. Not last year. Talent-wise.
Listen, I'm gonna say it again though. I don't believe that your record makes you better or worse in some situations. But for people, and I'm not applying this to y'all. For people, Wally, Papa Mills, for people that look at records alone, the Panthers did have a better team than last year because we won one more game than they did. I don't believe that. I still think the Raiders had the better team.
We won a game we weren't supposed to win.
Yeah. They were playing their ass off of Wilkes last year. They were playing out of their mind.
That's all that was.
And imagine if we had Wilkes at the beginning of this season.
Shit, boy, we'd have been in the playoffs. We'd have been in the damn playoffs.
I really don't know. I honestly don't want to think about it because I'm happy where I'm at now.
Bobby Mullis, you ain't gonna be able to tell me that we wouldn't been able to find at least 3 more wins under Wilkes alone.
I can't, bro. Because I'll really be honest with you. I like the staff that we got. I don't think Steve Wilkes has the clout to bring this type of gentleman here.
You're right.
So
You're right.
And we need a new something. So I'm so glad we went offensive minded. This is the rebirth of the Carolina Panthers.
Well, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. Steve Wilkes is well known, and there was a lot of motherfuckers ready to ride with him, bro.
That's cool.
There was a lot of coaches ready to ride with him.
Not like this.
Not like this. Not this staff. Not this staff. He might have connections. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to downplay the man. I'm just saying he might have connections, but one thing that Steve Wilkes will never have the advantage of is really his skin color. He doesn't have the advantage of being, because we know what it is.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. So he's never going to have the advantage like they are. They're gonna bring in Buddy because this, that, and other. This time though, the reason why I like Frank Wright is because he didn't bring anybody that you could say he's actually, other than Deuce Staley, he was hands-on. I work with him all the time. He brought in the best people he could bring in for the staff.
But Evero said in one of his interviews, I gotta stop calling him Evero. They actually pronounce it Evero. He said that him and Wilkes, when the season ended, him and Wilkes was already in contact with each other.
Yeah,
he said I feel like I was gonna come here and coach under Wilkes or whatever. And then when they asked him about Frank Reich, he gonna say the right thing. He's just like, I'm just happy to be here, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we got a great thing going here. But at least he was honest enough to say, I was already talking to Wilkes. Like, I was probably planning on coming here to be the DC anyway.
Bruh, think about it.
Especially what was going on in Denver, because Sean Payton was going to come in there and want to bring his own people in there.
If it's only 15% of y'all that do the same thing and y'all all the same color, wouldn't y'all be in contact?
True. You're damn right. But one thing that the NFL is never going to allow.
I'm not
one of the things but the NFL would never take a chance. Like, imagine if all the greatest quarterbacks that they position, all the greatest coaches that they position, and you took all the best African-American coaches at their position, no way in hell, even if they decided to get together and say, look, we want to prove something to show that we can get it done, no NFL team would allow that shit to happen.
Hell no.
Now, Wally, could that really happen? Hell yeah.
They don't let that happen.
No. I'm saying if you actually let them get together, they would win multiple Super Bowls, bro. They ain't gonna let that happen.
Doc. You don't want to do that.
There's no way in fuck they gonna let that happen. Whoa. What's going on here, bro? Hell no. It's not going down, bro.
Yeah.
Because we can sit here right now and name a black coach from every position, and then we start talking about putting that coaching staff together, they're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that in professional sports, period.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
See all one race staff, period, ever. Well,
but we've already seen it. No, we've seen it.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
It wasn't in our time.
When?
I said we've seen it. It just wasn't in our time.
I've never seen an all black staff.
It wasn't in our time. You're not reading it. You're not reading what I'm saying. It wasn't in our time.
Then tell me when.
Wally, come on, help me.
I can't do it. Only in college.
I can't really go into it like that, Pop. It's just it wasn't in our time. It was a time when they said we wasn't intelligent enough to coach teams.
In professional sports.
Yes, it was no
Yeah, well, they
look for
said that, Pop.
years. Like, yeah, it wasn't black coaches until like the 70s.
Right.
Hey, Poppin, I think we got our first quarterback was like what 69 or 70.
Hell yeah! I mean, come on, we
Yeah,
couldn't
know
even play
that.
on the team.
Yeah, the 50s.
When
It
you go
was
back
like,
to them leather helmets, we ain't wearing them shits. That we wasn't allowed to play.
we didn't win no leather hammers. They ain't give us
Yeah,
that.
they knew if they put us in the
Sorry,
game, it was over.
we had a Jamaican bobsled team, so we're good. Anyway,
Hey.
moving right along.
They was like, hell no! You put them motherfuckers out here, we gonna all lose our jobs.
Golly,
Not gonna happen.
nah, ain't gonna happen no time soon. I won't
Never.
blame them, cause shit, it's all about job security, baby.
Yeah, but if you trying to win,
They ain't worried about that. They all getting a little love. Come on, Doc.
yeah,
They doing share. They sharing money, remember?
yeah, there it is. And we had that conversation before one time. I'm like, look, so when we raised, like, Wally, your little league coach,
Yep.
he looked like you. Your middle school coach more likely looked like you. A lot of us, I know my high school coach was black. Well, when you get to that collegiate level, especially Power Fives and shit like that, all of a sudden they says that we're not good enough to coach them no more, and blah blah blah, and then that's when it turns into a money thing. When really,
it's all a money thing.
the guys that's on the field are the ones that's creating that money, not them fucking coaches. Nick Saban wouldn't be shit if he didn't have the talent.
He has all the talent. But hey, people don't remember when he was at Michigan State.
It's the reason why they don't remember that.
They don't want to remember that.
Motherfuckers are still trying to get that shit out their head.
Hey, yeah.
But we digress. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably wouldn't even want to see an all black coaching staff because that wouldn't be fair.
Nah, and the thing about it today, I think it's good to have diversity throughout because what it does give us more opportunity.
Man, I was one of the dudes out here, like at the number 3 pick, where we took DJ Johnson. I wanted that Moss kid.
Ooh.
A white cornerback.
Ooh.
Out of Iowa.
Okay.
You talking about Riley Moss?
Riley Moss. He was looking like he's a fucking animal. He's doing great in practice. You know what I'm saying? I got to see what he's going to do in the game, but but coming out of college.
Who is Riley playing with, though?
I forgot what team he went to. I want to say Denver, but
yeah, Denver got Drew Sanders too. That's who me and Goat were talking about.
Oh, they got Sanders.
Yep.
Pop, did you get a chance to see Riley Moss?
Yeah, I seen Riley Moss. He's fast as hell.
That motherfucker's on your ass, bro. Nah, I ain't. Look, I said something sacrilegious one day.
Cornerback that was actually there for the combine, but he surprised me, bro. He's nice though. He's gonna do good. He's gonna have a good career.
He gonna be all right.
As long as he stay loose, he'll be all right.
Hey, Broncos. He went to Denver.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He get out there with some of them boys. They'll bring him up to speed.
There you go. And then when he get around them dogs already played in the NFL and they gain them boys respect.
Yep.
And I don't know the last time we seen a dope ass white corner, but he looking like the one.
Play at the Giants. Remember the guy used to play at the Giants?
Shoot,
he was nice. He was nice.
The guy used to play for
Seahorn.
The guy used to play for Philly until he said the N-word.
Yeah.
They had
to get his ass out of there.
Yeah, you're right.
He was all right.
Was he a wide receiver?
He was a corner.
That was a wide receiver. But
yeah,
Jason,
was
was it Seamoss, right? Or something like that. What was his name?
I thought his name was Cooper.
No, the guy
that played it. Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper played with
Ryan Cooper.
Yeah, he was okay. I'm talking about the guy that was played Seahorn.
Yeah, they had to. You talking about CB? You talking about corner? Yeah.
Yeah, cornerback. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to get Riley Cooper ass out of here.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was okay. He wasn't worth all
We
that.
wasn't accepting those apologies around that time.
Yeah.
He just got a little too loose at that rock concert.
Yeah. He letting it all fly. But the only one I really seen was remember the safety they used to have at the Bucks? Lynch.
He was a beast.
Yeah. I'm just saying, in the backfield, you don't see many white guys out there.
Nah.
Not all pro, not, you know what I'm saying, not making damage.
And, at linebacker they have been. I mean, we have one.
We had a beast. But I was messing with Q. I said, Sam Mills was doing the same thing Luke was. People don't want to give Sam Mills his credit.
I told you, no, the fuck he wasn't. I told you, no way in
He
hell.
absolutely was not.
Yes, he was.
I don't know what crack you smoking today, Wiley.
I'm gonna
leave that shit alone.
I'm gonna play it for you. So when those watch this, when those Hall of Famers are saying he was calling out our plays. Hello.
Wow, the nigga got lucky.
Wow. He was Sam Mills.
I'm impressed. The nigga got lucky.
He did it repeatedly.
There's a difference. There's a difference in a 7-time All-Pro versus. I hate to say he in the Hall of Fame, but I don't want to discredit the man, so I'm not gonna do that. How
many All-Pros did he have? Let me tell you. Hold on a second. I'm talking a little smack about.
Don't embarrass yourself, Wiley. Don't embarrass yourself, Wiley.
Don't be doing that.
Luke Kuechly to Sam Mills ain't even close.
Wally, I'm throwing you this life raft out. You better get on it.
I'm trying to save you, Wiley, because I know you like the underdog, but this ain't the time to keep pounding. Not only
I'm the underdog too, but
this is not the one to argue.
Wally, don't do this to yourself, man.
All right. Defensive player of the year, defensive rookie of the year, 7-time All-Pro. Come on, man.
All right,
come on, Wiley.
Check this out.
He only played 8 years.
I know.
Only played 8 years.
Sam played a lot longer. Watch this. Here's Sam. Sam had 555 total tackles, 418 solo.
That's a wash right there.
Watch this. He had 20 sacks, 10 forced fumbles, 11 interceptions, and letter interception and 1 touchdown for 1 touchdown return.
Wiley, you talking about a nigga in Luke Kuechly that had 150 plus tackles a year. In 8 years, he had over 1,000 tackles. I know that off the head. That's not even close. Come on, Wiley. I don't want to do this to you, boy. I like Sam Mills, but I don't want to do this.
For Saturday or Sunday.
Oh my God.
Sound like a
Wiley, no, this ain't even a debate. This ain't even a debate, Pop. We know who's clearly the better Hall of Famer. Because one ain't in the Hall of Fame, one got to wait 5 years. But the other one, like I said, took him 20 years to get there.
So, Wally,
shit.
Wally, you telling me he made your Mount Rushmore? You going back?
Woo! There we go.
Oh, shit, you did it.
There we go.
Wiley, don't play yourself on this one. Please don't, Wiley. I don't want to do it.
Jay,
I love Sam Mills.
Do it.
Don't listen to Jay. Jay Issue is the devil on your shoulder right now. Don't listen to him.
Hey, watch this. Luke is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 6 in Hall of Fame in the numbers, right? Sam Mills is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
You got a lot of counting to do. Keep counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You might be in the 20s.
13, 14, 15.
45.
He close to the 20s.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23.
Now you just had your argument. Somebody 5th and somebody 23. Come on, Wiley. Come on.
Wiley. Come on, Doc.
Ain't no but, Wiley. There's a big difference.
Yeah, come on, Doc.
This
I'm looking
nigga
at
was
the
better
numbers,
than
man.
Urlacher. This nigga was better than Ray Lewis. Come on. This
That's
nigga,
true. No, they got Ray Lewis as number
come
one.
I'll debate that. I'll take a
That-
Luke Kuechly over Ray Lewis any day.
They the numbers they got, man.
Yeah,
They
but you gotta
got
look at it. Ray Lewis
Singletary number
played
2.
20 years.
They got Singletary number 2, Jack Lambert number 3, Buck is 4, and then Luke after that.
So in an 8-year span from Luke Kuechly versus a 15, 20 years span, his numbers are off the charts
He had
compared to
7
them.
years. He had 7 years.
Off the charts.
And then Sam had how many years? 11. All right.
Come on, Wiley. I know you the historian. We know you the guy. But
Yeah,
on this argument,
I'm looking at
I
the
don't think
numbers, right?
it's not a valid.
Hold on a second. Watch this.
I didn't tell you them
Luke
empty
total
calorie numbers, Wiley. We can't do that.
Whoa. Watch this. Luke total
Shit.
numbers, right? 1,093. Guess what Sam numbers were? 1,265. I'm looking at right on the line. Then right here, solo. Luke had 690. Sam had 1,142.
11-year career. He had more years, Wiley. What are you not understanding? Good God. You give Luke Kuechly 4 more years, he might have set the all-time record on everything.
Yeah, but he was 5'9", and one guy 6'3" or 6'4". Let me see what Luke was.
Luke Kuechly was like 6'3", I think.
6'3", and one's 5'9".
Come on, Wiley. I know you like the underdog, and I know you like that Kool-Aid that you like to drink. But you got to put the glass down. You got to know when to. You got to know when to fold them. You walk right into that one, Wiley.
Hey, I'm just saying, Sam.
It's not an argument.
We need to pull it up. We're gonna
Let's do it.
Hey,
Legend Saturday.
And we'll do it on Legend Saturday. And watch this. We'll play a little bit of them talking about Sam too. We ain't got to play the video. We can play the audio.
No. We're going to play Luke Kuechly the Great. And we're going to show y'all better than we can tell y'all. Because y'all like that mantra, keep pounding. He was on his last leg in Carolina. Come on now. I don't want to do this. See what you're making me do, Wiley? I don't want to dismiss the great Sam Mills. But you're forcing my hand.
He's a beast.
Yeah, well, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Don't make me do it.
18 interceptions. And how many Sam had?
Look at the number of years, Wiley. And this is a different game from when them two played. You're talking 20 years in between.
Yeah, I know.
Look, Sam Mills didn't have to go out there and cover a freaking tight end that could run a 4.3. Or a tight end that could get out there and run a 4.4. Them guys wasn't that fast like that.
No, but he was also 5'9" covering tight end.
Oh my God! You act like 5'9" players can't play. Steve Smith showed you that.
I'm just saying.
Wiley, you gonna make me drink today? I'm trying not to drink today. You gonna make me get a good glass of alcohol?
Hey, all I'm saying is the great Sam Mills.
Oh Lord,
y'all want to close it out?
Yeah, we can close.
Yes, sir.
Out.
Well, I guess
go ahead, Wiley.
Hey, I'm looking at Saturday as a good beatdown. Saturday's opportunity to take this young man behind the woodshed and give him a whooping. And me and Sam will be out there with that big stick as we keep pounding.
Go ahead, Poppin. Go ahead.
Hey, look, y'all, man. Look, unlike the other capaholics out here in Panther Nation world, we got some big things coming, y'all. We just locked in some new stuff. We can't share it with y'all now, but I just want to get y'all excited before y'all find out the news. But trust and believe, man, we are men of our word. It's going down. So y'all just keep sticking around. Cause I don't know when we're gonna break it. But I just had to give y'all a little snippet real quick. Cause it's coming.
Look, man, Poppin is always on point. Wiley is always with the knowledge. Now, even though he lack a little bit of facts on the last one, we're gonna let him pass. But he talk about the Billy stick. I want to see the Billy stick, the backside of a Billy stick on Saturday, because I doubt it'll happen. So I will be marching with my signs, shouting, "We shall overcome." I would like a good ass cut. Yes, sir. So if you don't want to miss it, y'all already know what time it is. Goat Talk is in the morning. Look, my dog Goat is going to bring it to y'all in the rarest form as he know how to do it. So to all y'all dirty birds, to all y'all illustrious fans of the Carolina Panthers, we'll see y'all tomorrow, 12:30 sharp. Come on now. You roll with your boys. Your boy Dub Q will not be in the building tomorrow, but Goat and Poppin and Wiley and the crew will have it.
Yes, sir. Keep
Y'all
pounding.
have yourselves a good one.
Yes, sir.